No. Boom Farm is like below box one.
Really?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Are we talking about like the Boda box, like the little box?
It's like the Franzia.
The Franzia, like
Yeah.
the slap in the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one with the bladder in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't drink anything
It's
from
worth,
the
it's
bladder.
worth the risk.
I pee out of my bladder, you know what I mean? I wouldn't drink wine out of it.
Yeah.
Where's Jill? Where's Jill Brooks? She's supposed to be here doing our news today. She was marked it on her calendar and sent me a picture of her. And she's great too. I love me some Jill Brooks, but yeah, she better make it here. You know? But if not, we got a lot of guests to talk about here today as we gear up for our first break. Let's see. Babe, what do you know about feeding children?
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, we're going to learn today about feeding children.
Nothing.
That's right. F.U.E.L. That's right. The F.U.E.L block party fundraiser is tomorrow.
Good.
That's right. And child hunger is unacceptable in their eyes.
Very unacceptable.
So they help out young children and their hunger in the community. It's amazing the amount of people that have kids here that they let their kids just go hungry.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going hungry too, but
It's unacceptable. Especially military families. No reason why this should happen.
But reducing child hunger creates a better citizen, a healthier child. It increases grade point averages, graduation rates, and reduces crime rate, which is everything that we're trying to battle here within our fair city. So
Exactly.
we're looking forward to Jennifer and Valerie hanging out with us from F.U.E.L. That's right. And their mission is to feed the children. Yeah, we got Josh is out there, right?
Yeah.
What did you walk in with?
New.
Torch, what'd you walk in with? I saw a big box in your hand.
Goodies.
It's a surprise.
Oh, a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
we'll
a little post Cinco de Mayo.
a post Cinco de Mayo surprise. That's right.
Hangover
Hopefully it's
medication.
Mayo. But yeah. So Josh Forbess, he's also with what's it called? Bikers Who Care.
And a new daddy.
Yes. Oh, did you bring the kid? Is the kid in the box? Is that what he put in
Could
the
be
box?
hiding. You know what I'm saying?
No, the kid's not in the box. Okay. Do you drink box wine? Torch?
No, but I grew up with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Like most of us did.
Don't drink it.
My mom was classy.
It's not good for you. But yeah, the Bikers Who Care, they got the Tennessee Red, White, and Brewfest coming up. That's right, June 4th. A month out. They're going to party with a purpose over there on Riverside. I look forward to it. I emceed it last year. I'm looking forward to doing it again this year. Yeah, and they raise a lot of money for Camp Rainbow. All right, there's a lot of kids out there that I don't know, they don't have the physical or mental capabilities of other children.
Right.
Camp Rainbow definitely helps out with those kids getting a chance of normalcy, even if just for a week
Yeah.
or two.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel bad, kids.
Yeah. Kids don't deserve stuff like that. Come on.
They don't have a say in that. A lot of things. Sometimes they get the raw deal.
Then you got the healthy kids who don't even want to go outside and play. Come on.
That's right. Put the.
Put the video games down. You know? Cell phones, girls, put them down.
But I love video games. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Bae, what's your favorite video game of all time?
Grand Theft Auto.
Which one?
5.
5.
Yeah.
Liberty City. Which one's 5?
San Andreas.
San Andreas. Right. Right. You a big video game guy?
Yeah. I mean, I play Madden. Obviously, we play
Madden was
football.
great, yeah.
I live with 3 football players. That's pretty much all we do. We're not at football. We
Here's
play football.
here's the problem with Madden. Okay, I got addicted to it because I made quarterback Joe Padula. Okay, and he was the biggest, blackest dude on the field. All right. I mean, I was like 6'11".
6'11".
All my attributes,
Just maxed out the stats. All the way down.
everything. And then I started creating other plays around me, and I was just defeating games, just defeating the computer by just outrageous numbers, just so I could see my name in like the fake newspaper. Madden was so good though.
Living the dream.
I got trade offers from all the other teams. No. I even created my own team on that Madden. I created the New Jersey Devils football team. Yeah. I had them transfer over from NHL to NFL. Halo 2. I was addicted on Halo 2 for a while.
Halo 3 right here.
Yeah, you're a Halo 3 guy?
That was the first big online game that I played.
Yeah.
That was all I did.
Here's the only problem I had with that too, is when I'd be playing online, these little children would be cursing me out. Okay? Calling me the most racist. The kids are racist. Brittany, you people are racist.
I'm not
wow.
even a kid.
Yeah, you're 19. You're a kid. No, I'm talking about like 5, 10-year-olds, right?
And they're playing them games like that?
Oh, man. Chief, I'm telling you, these kids are online. Like, there's one kid in Alaska, all right? He's playing against us, and he kills me, and he starts squatting over my face and goes up and down, up and down.
Oh, man.
Teabagging it.
Teabag, right? Like, what are you doing, kid?
Yeah.
And the view that I got of him because I'm dead, I'm like, oh, this is terrible. This is disgusting. He's calling me the N-word and everything. Man, kids love that N-word.
That's why I stick to the Nintendo 64.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Mario Kart.
No, it's all about Zelda.
Yeah.
Zelda
Ernesto,
was
what's
my
your
thing.
what's your Nintendo 64 game? Oh, GoldenEye was great.
Oh.
What, Josh? You don't agree? What's the Nintendo 64 game of choice? What do you got?
Well, I'm too old for the Nintendo 64. I'm too old for the Nintendo 64. I'm an old school Nintendo Tecmo Super Bowl kind of guy.
Tecmo Super Bowl. Yes.
Be Jerry Ball with the Lions and just be the nose tackle. You could always bypass the center and sack the quarterback every time. And if you were the 49ers, you could just drop back as far as you want to throw a touchdown pass
That's
at
it.
Jerry Rice or John Cheddar every time.
Well, I don't know. When I used to play Tecmo Bowl, I used to always use the Raiders, so I could be Bo Jackson.
Oh,
And
he
you
was
just
quick.
run down on the corner, and then you just beeline for the end zone. Nobody catches you.
That was back in the 80s.
Yeah,
Back in
those
the
good
80s.
times. Good times. All right, well, we also got some local stories to go over here today. I'm doing my best impression. Here, I'll tell you what, Brittany.
Uh-oh.
Ready to really intern today?
Done.
Here, read these local headlining stories, all right? And let's see. Oh, are you nervous?
No. I just don't have my glasses on, so let's see
What?
if I can see.
What do you mean? Where's your glasses?
I left them on my nightstand.
Oh, boy. It's already not working out with you and your boyfriend living together.
He's not
Making
here.
him
He's in
live.
Louisiana right now.
Oh, that's right. He's
Pope.
in the Army. He's at JRTC, Joint Readiness Training Center.
So it's just me and the two dogs.
There you go. So, what do we got locally today, Brittany?
All right, we got demolition beginning Thursday morning on what's known as the old Bank of America building in downtown.
Just read the bold.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Don't worry, you're learning.
Demolition begins on site of proposed civil plaza.
Yeah, the Civic Plaza. That's right. Telling you, we got you guys also the videos,
Yeah.
right, that were being posted.
The mayor going.
Yeah, the mayor, Mayor Jim Durrett. What a difference. Okay, that coming soon sign has been up for 2 weeks. Okay, and what's happening? We're having a Civic Plaza being built.
That's right.
Okay, that other performing arts center downtown next to the Roxy. That coming soon sign has been there for 5 years. All right, and I don't even see a garbage can set up outside. It's unreal. Like the coming soon sign is fading, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What else have we got locally there, Brittany?
We have a man hits his friend with a car and drives through the fence.
Yeah, don't do that, Clarksville. Don't do it. Wait till you hear the rest of the story.
Yeah.
It's like people don't know how to control their emotions. And that's a problem, especially when you're behind the wheel and those emotions take over. But that fence didn't stand a chance.
And a dog bites a man at a party. Unknown person bites dog.
That's right. That's right.
Wait. A dog bit somebody and then this person
The
bit
man
the dog?
bit the dog.
You want to bite my boo? I'll teach you a lesson, Fido. It's my bae. It's my bae right there.
5 from Tennessee, Kentucky have prison sentences commuted.
Here, Brittany, eat that microphone. Eat that microphone. Get it close to your mouth there. All right, say that again.
5 from Tennessee, Kentucky have prison sentences commuted.
Yeah, you know what that means, right? That means, hey, you did something bad, but guess what? We're changing the rules and you're free to go.
Free to go.
Coming up soon. Yeah. Dropping, I think this was a pretty serious, like, hardcore drug case still. I think the guy was in for cocaine. Like, the marijuana, okay, I can understand. I have a little more leniency. But when it comes to, like, the narcotics, such as cocaine, meth, okay, stuff that is actually, like, ruining our fellow residents. But yeah, we'll get into that later on today. What else you got there, Brittany?
We have a man arrested after puppy found starved.
Oh,
That's a big one.
no. Puppy survived, though, I think. No, he didn't. We'll find out.
And we have 2 stories cited for underage alcohol sales.
Yeah, we're going to get into those.
2 stores.
That's right. All right, also on today's show, it is Friday, so we're going to go into what's going on with the movies this weekend, right, Mark Goins?
Yes, sir.
There's only one really being released, though. I mean, I don't blame them. So we're going to pick what's going to finish second. I don't know, we might have to... No, I think we'll have a new second this week. But yeah, big movie coming out this weekend. We're gonna play the trailer for you guys here. I'm excited. I think we all should go to this. Captain America, Civil War.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing
Yeah.
about that. Been seeing the trailers on that thing.
That's right. Plus, also when we get back, Sin City, Las Vegas, right?
Okay, I think about the game. So.
Not anymore. A new city has claimed Sin City.
Oak Grove.
Oak Grove.
Ah.
That's right. So yeah, plus we also got all of these other topics going. Headlining news. Trump tweeted something out for Cinco de Mayo.
Did you see that, man?
Oh, what?
I was like, what?
Wow.
It was.
Dude, I like Hispanics.
The guy knows how to draw attention. That is for sure. All right, Clarksville. We got to take a break here, but when we get back, your conversation's about to begin. Right here on the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
Pretty good there. Pretty good, Randy.
All right.
I was so confused.
Ernesto's going to take your seat there. And same commercials as we did the other day.
Yeah, I got it. I'm coming in with that Zeller Day cover from Seven Nation on.
Which one?
Zeller Day.
Okay. Yeah, cool. I'm down.
So what it is, they're birthday cigars.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my God.
That's a nice box.
Change. It's not a choice. It's an opportunity. The question is, do you let it happen or do you make it happen? At Daymar College, they believe you have the power to make the changes you want in your life. The question is, do you have the passion? They are here to help you gain the skills, knowledge, and tools you need to make those changes. To reignite your passion. Classes start soon, so enroll now. Call 888-520-3415 or visit applydaymar.com today. College authorized for operation and post-secondary educational institutions. Attendance and education mission. Career education and readiness for ACICS. Wednesday, karaoke. Thursday, ladies' night with Ernesto. Friday, live 90s music with Uncle Jesse Band. Saturday is the Wicked Good Free Music Welcome to Journey's Art Studio at Clarksville, where one-of-a-kind vintage and modern furnishings are awaiting your arrival. Journey's also develops with special touches ideal for homeowners, businesses, realtors, and designers alike. The handcrafted Journey's Eye pieces are created in Clarksville, with unique items collected from around the world at affordable prices. Meet and greet Jody and Steve at 131 Franklin Street in historic downtown Clarksville, and visit online at journeyseyestudio.com. Journey's Eye Studio, enhancing your home and business surroundings. Great new deals. Today's Italian wheeling and dealing just to get the best price for the car of your choice are now over thanks to Grand Deal Keep, a certified Ford salesman at Penny Royal Ford, Lincoln, and Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Call or text 270-704-9850 and let Gilkey grant you a deal on any new or pre-owned vehicle. Pickup trucks, SUVs, sedans, sports cars, you name it, he's got the deal for you. Check out and let grant you a deal on Facebook. Get to 5505 Fort Hill Boulevard in Hopkinsville today and say great new deal.
With advertising, Clarksville's largest and longest running indoor advertising, keep them out of captivity for your ad. We guarantee that consumers will read your ad. Who else can say that? On average, people spend between 1 to 3 minutes smack dab in front of information about your business. You can target the customers you want by age, gender, interest, or zip code. Make your business name come to mind when consumers need your product or service. Call Wiz Advertising at 931-220-9044 or check out online at wizads.com. WHIZZABS.com. Hey guys, it's Devon from Nograss. Oh my, the summer around the corner already. After a road trip,
But that was your field day.
All right, when we come in, there's the trailers in the Dropbox. I'll read off the story and then hand you off the piece of paper with the information.
Trailer for what?
Captain America.
Sometimes I just want to punch you.
Boom. And he does. And they go back and forth.
Oh, you saw it?
They go back and forth.
It already came out of Europe, so
I seen it a while back.
right there.
Yeah, you get to be Sky.
I mean,
But you know, I think I just laugh because you know I'm used to the comic book. You know what I'm saying? Instead of it being 5-on-5 like a basketball game, it was more like superheroes always fight.
Yeah, can you just give a quick brief to our future interns?
Sure, I just did.
Oh, okay, good.
These aren't the ones for the newlywed, are they?
No.
Squad. Registration is well underway and slots are available but limited. So get your child enrolled today at InfinityDFA.org. Infinity Dance Fitness Academy. Forever dance, forever fit, forever you.
Now back to Clarksville's only show where talk radio meets live music. Enjoy the little show, baby. Absolutely.
Salvation Army couldn't hold me back. There's no open up. Taking that stuff right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself all night because I can't forget. Through my mind behind a single eye. And the message coming from my eyes says leave it alone.
Welcome back to the show. Great rendition, Mark. Who's the singer?
Zella Day. That is, man. She kills it.
I like it. Kind of brings it down to an emotional level.
Kind of haunting.
Yeah. From the Queen of England to the Hounds. Back Road Brigade does a great job on their rendition of 7 Inch. So yeah, it's a great song too. I hear the colleges use this a lot too, with the marching bands and everything, and they got the crowd going. They got the stadiums chanting. It's pretty impressive. Welcome back to the studio, our friends, our family member, Josh Forbess. Josh.
Woo!
Now, Josh, if you hear us calling him Torch, I mean, that is his nickname. He told us to make sure that we call you Torch.
Oh, correct, yeah.
And you're with the BWC, all right?
Mhm.
Prior, you were with the U.S. Army, the Mighty Strike Brigade, the Top Guns, the 1st 320th Battalion, and then in 2003, over Mosul, a helicopter crash gave you burns over your face, and since then, it's been your mission to make sure that other soldiers going through some similar tough times, okay, farewell. But I'm glad to have you back in studio.
Well, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
This is going to be your first Red, White, and Brewfest, huh? Come
Yes, I can't wait. Red, White, and Brewfest.
on. Yeah, it's a bunch of venues out there, tons of drinks, lots of live music, all the games.
I want to take part in the cornhole tournament.
The
Bags for the Yankees. Bags for the Yankees.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
Cornhole for the Southern people.
Yeah.
Got a nice cornhole tournament going. I can't wait to hopefully be a part of it.
last year it was Hooters, right? Is Hooters going to do it again? I'll find out. Yeah. It's nice. The Hooters girls come out there.
I would try to drink it dry like I have Clarksville many times, but over 80 craft brews. I don't know if I've been able to take part in all those.
Over 80 craft brews.
It's a lot of brewskis.
Turns out that Sin City
Uh-huh.
isn't Las Vegas. According to an online real estate site, Trulia. You guys ever hear of Trulia?
Trulia?
Trulia.
Julia, yeah.
The most sinful city in the U.S. is New Orleans, also known as Nolans.
Nolans.
Yeah. Using criteria such as the number of adult entertainment venues,
Wow.
rates of obesity, binge drinking, smoking, number of gambling venues, number of residents who haven't exercised in 30 days, violent crime, and number of beauty and tanning salons and plastic surgeons. The Big Easy came away with the title.
Wow.
Yeah. The rest of the top 10 most sinful cities were: number 10, Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Columbus.
I
It's
drive
on the
by there once a
program
month.
below because of the program there.
The program? What's the program?
Ohio State.
Ohio. That's right. Ohio
We
State.
don't want to mention that.
Yeah.
Maurice Claret, I mean, he opened it up for everybody, so.
San Antonio, number 9 on the list. Okay. Number 8, Las Vegas.
Wow.
Man, see what happens
Okay.
when you clean yourself up?
Like New York City,
See what
right?
happens? All right, number 7 is another Louisiana place called Shreveport.
Shreveport.
All right, Shreveport. Number 6, Louisville. Louisville.
Kentucky.
Oh,
Man.
Louisville.
Man, what kind of moody place is this Louisville? Mark, you go there often. Is this why?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Throw me under the bus.
Number 5, Toledo, Ohio.
Toledo.
Ohio. Number 4, Tampa.
You know, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Number 3, Philadelphia.
Okay, yeah, that's a given.
City of brotherly love there. And number 2, Atlantic City.
Atlantic
Jersey,
City.
baby, we did it. Yeah. We did it. Yeah, Atlantic City's always been dirty. Plus, they got these hookers just walking around. I don't know if it's still like that. It's been a little bit since I've been down to Atlantic City. But you would just drive down there, okay? You'd park, you go walk on the boardwalk after you get done gambling or whatever. And they just got hookers just walking around free reign, coming up to you, hey, honey. And they have like medical papers on them and everything. They pull out their purse. Here, I'm clean. Man, I'm clean. It's like, man, how much? No, I've never partaken in anything like that. The only paying for good times I've ever had was buying dates, paying for a ride, and all that other stuff. But you know what I'm talking about.
What?
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen. Have you got to pay? You got to pay for the dinner.
Oh, you're talking about on regular days?
Yeah, regular days.
Oh, yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
Right, you have to pay for the dinner. Okay, you're paying for the gas wherever you're going, right? Because you're driving, right? I mean, this is the standard. I thought, right? I mean, right now it's a bunch of dudes in here. Okay,
Yeah.
right now we got a whole testosterone studio filled. with-
Women
Don't
in
worry,
it.
Brittany. You'll be back in here too when we need the estrogen. All right, don't fear. But I mean, has anyone here ever not paid for a date? Ryan or Ernesto, what do you mean?
Many, many times I've been unpaid.
Why?
I just have this philosophy that on the first date somebody should go Dutch. That's just my,
Half and half.
half and half. That way, if the date doesn't go well, nobody's losing out on anything.
And if they don't, then you go Dutch oven later on in the evening. Right, absolutely. I understand that.
Kind of smoky up in here,
That's
man,
if I wanted
huh?
to leave.
Yeah. Did you see the Urban Dictionary had a microwave, a Dutch microwave?
Oh my god.
Yes, it was with a midget.
Oh.
Oh man! But all right, it's Friday, so let's take a look at what movies are coming out this weekend. Okay, Mark Owens, what do you got for us?
Like you mentioned a little while ago, the only one really coming out, Captain America: Civil War. Political interference in the Avengers' activities cause a rift between Cap and Iron Man. It stars Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, and Sebastian Stan. PG-13. I got the trailer pulled up.
All right, now this movie is definitely going to be number one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I mean, Jungle Book is still out there. Mother's Day, all right. The Huntsman, Keanu, right? That's that spoof, right? Barbershop, The Next Cut, and yeah, the boys. Zootopia is still out there too. Which I watched that trailer, by the way, when they go into the DMV.
Yeah, with the sloths.
And then it's all sloths working, and they were so funny. But yeah, let's take a look at this trailer.
Whoa.
The epic music already. Yeah. Hey, Buck. Who's Buck?
Bucky.
Bucky Barnes is the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, the Winter Soldier.
Okay. Special effects are so amazing today. It's so amazing. How can he still be a captain too if he's done so well? Why doesn't he get promoted ever?
That's just his superhero name.
Like Major America. The man deserves a promotion. Oh, enter Iron Man. They are two pretty boys. Robert Downey Jr. and who's the other guy?
Chris Evans.
Yeah. And who's that guy with the wings?
The Falcon.
The Falcon. Oh. Iron Man is awesome. I love Iron Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go see this.
So so let me get
they
this
didn't
right.
put Spidey in there.
I know. That's the
best
one I
trailer
like.
they had out there.
This is the one with Spider-Man.
So Spider-Man's in this one also?
Yeah.
Then why isn't Spider-Man in that trailer?
Because
I
he
think
was
you found
the-
the first trailer. Let me pull that one up.
He was
because-
the surprise character. So the issue is that Sony owns Spider-Man rights.
Okay.
So when Marvel sold off a bunch of their rights,
Uh-huh.
Sony bought Spider-Man.
Okay.
But they've been doing so poorly with their movies. That
Who,
Marvel-
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
No. I thought they were doing very well.
No, compared to what they should have been doing, they didn't do very well.
Okay.
So Marvel stepped in and said, "Listen, we'll help you regain, popularity for Spider-Man
Okay.
if you put him in the next Marvel movie."
And there, that
So,
happened.
right. So now they're collaborating.
And so the backstory is, okay, Captain America
There you go.
he's got nobody overseeing him, and he's got too much power, and he's protecting his buddy, right? Buck, his buddy, that's his pal?
Bucky.
Bucky. So,
Right.
and Bucky's wanted by the feds,
But he's wanted by the feds, and he's wanted by another superhero
okay?
who thinks that he was the assassin that killed his parents.
Okay.
And that's Black Panther.
So, but the feds don't like that Captain America, who is part of the feds, is protecting Bucky. So
That's one thing. That's one thing. And then the general that's in there, he wants to register all superheroes by name to include masked superheroes.
Right.
And give away their identities. Captain America's against it.
Well,
Iron
yeah.
Man is for it.
No, if our taxes are paying for these superheroes, okay, we should know who they are.
That's right.
Okay, and do I not make sense?
No,
Full
you
dis-
do.
full
Actually,
disclosure.
that's the whole catalyst for that is when they destroyed a whole city.
Right.
In Avengers 2. That's what made all this stuff happen when people were getting scared.
So now the feds contact Iron Man to try and I don't know, almost like a bounty hunter.
No, they try to they talk him to try to persuade Captain America to, get on board.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, no. And then you have a bunch of the superheroes that are considered criminals now. So Iron Man's going after them with his team.
See, the superheroes are going about this all their own way. They need to create their own nonprofit organization.
That's right.
Okay, I'm telling you, this would work out the best. All right, not only would they get great tax breaks, all right, but they wouldn't have to rely on federal income. They could just apply for grants. It would just work out best for them.
Joe, check this out.
All right, so this one is what's Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's a short clip.
Okay, good. And who else is
Oh yeah.
So wait, who are the teams? Who are the teams?
He comes in on Team Iron Man.
So wait, Iron Man is made up of Spider-Man,
Iron Man,
all right,
War Machine,
War Machine. Okay.
Don Cheadle.
Oh yeah, Don Cheadle, right?
I believe Scarlet Witch.
No,
Scarlett
No,
Johansson?
it's the Vision. The Vision's on there,
Black Widow.
and Black Widow.
Okay, Black Widow. Okay,
and the Black Panther.
And they're going.
Yeah,
Black
and
people
Black
on
Panther.
this
Man.
the bad guy team. Maybe it's racist. But who else is on the other team?
Team
That's
Captain America's Falcon,
Mm-hmm.
Cap, Bucky, Ant-Man,
And I like
Scarlet Witch,
Scarlet Witch.
Jeremy Renner. Who does he play?
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. I like him. Yeah, even though he's got no real talent.
And,
He's just the Robin Hood on steroids.
and then at the beginning of the movie, Spider-Man's on Iron Man, but he flip-flops the whole time.
Who? Iron Man flip flops?
Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's because he's a dumb punk.
He's like a 15-year-old kid
Yeah,
in this one,
yeah.
so he doesn't even know,
All right, so that movie's gonna be obviously number one, as you can tell, because we just like wasted like 8 minutes of in-depth conversation about it. So I really want to go see this. I've really fallen in love with these
Yeah, same
comic
here.
book
I've been
movies.
watching them on TV.
You know, and the effects. I was watching Independence Day, the original one from 1996, and then I just saw this trailer for Independence Day 2. Oh my
It looks
god,
insane.
it looks cray, babe.
There's a part 2.
Yeah, they're making a Independence Day 2, and it's
But
got.
even like Spider-Man, who's all CGI, doesn't look like.
Oh, that's not a person.
No.
Oh wow.
See, that's one thing people were loving about this new Spider-Man is they never could get the costume right. In all the other movies, it just looks like his eyes are wrong, his costume's been wrong the entire time, and in this new one.
Yeah, his eyes move. His eyes move like Deadpool's eyes.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, they did a good job with Deadpool's eyes. With
Like, like the Saturday morning cartoon, Amazing Spider-Man.
Right, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. something best he can. All right, so we got that out. We got Jungle Book out. Mother's Day. All right, who's gonna finish number 2?
Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Jungle Book.
Yeah.
I agree with
Yeah.
Jungle Book.
Ernesto.
Well, what was that? What was number one last week?
Number 1 was
Jungle Book.
was Jungle Book.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna go with Jungle Book too.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go Jungle Book.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be Jungle Book. Which I watched the trailer for that too. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
It looks pretty good. But all right.
Think about how happy Disney is right now. Between the release of this Civil War coming out and the Jungle Book owning it for the past 3 weeks, they're gonna, 85, maybe even 90% of people that go to the box office this weekend are
Right.
going to see the Disney labeled movie.
And plus,
They are raking it in.
you want to talk about Disney and the media? I mean, they also own Live, Kelly and Michael, right? Ratings are through the roof. Through the roof. I think it was all just a grand master plan.
I think so too. It sounds kind of sketchy.
All right, so we're all saying the Jungle Book is going to finish there. Okay, there you go. Go check out your movies this weekend. Okay, you got 2 local locations right here in Clarksville. Utilize them well, and don't drink and don't pirate movies either. Don't do it. All right, let's get ready for a local story as we get ready for a break here. I'm going to do my best impression. Wish me luck. Dealing with no Sky. Dealing with no Jill Brooks. I called her. She didn't even answer.
She must be mad at you.
All right, demolition begins on site of proposed Civic Plaza. Yeah, demolition began Thursday morning on what's known as the old Bank of America. That's the building in downtown Clarksville with Montgomery County Mayor Jim Durrett operating the equipment that struck the first blow. And it took down a section of the building's wall. That's right, I'm glad it was the right building.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of egg
They
in
go,
his
oh,
face.
Mayor, you're on the wrong side of the street. What?
Mayor Durrett talked about the demolition and the proposed Civic Plaza project by saying, quote, if something good happens downtown, should I do it in Jim Durrett voice? Well, something good happens downtown,
Sound like Gomer Pyle.
it's good for Montgomery County. And I think the Civic Plaza is going to be that, and this is the start of the Civic Plaza, said Durrett. The work is expected to take place from around 10 days to 2 weeks. And Don Morgan with the Morgan Contractor said that there could be the possibility of a few temporary street closures around the site, but they would probably only last for a few minutes. So yeah, the demolition downtown covers a square block area of 2nd, Legion, 3rd, and Main Streets. Along with the bank structure, the former site of the Better Business Bureau and the Regions Bank parking lot are also part of the Civic Plaza project. At this time, no actual design for the Civic Plaza has been decided on. Have you guys seen those videos though that they did?
Yeah.
The proposed videos? It looks great. I know they didn't finalize it yet, but whatever they do build down there is going to be, I believe, a great draw for downtown Clarksville. And especially a great venue for outdoor live music downtown, other events. So I'm looking forward to it. Durrett has said that he believes when the Civic Plaza is finished, it will be a destination place for downtown Clarksville. It's going to attract a lot of people, and it's one of the steps we need to revitalize downtown. Yeah, I agree, Mayor Jim Durrett. I concur, sir. I did a walkabout with Phil Gray Sunday morning. You got places that are just falling apart downtown.
Yeah.
Okay, buildings that are just neglected. All right, nobody, the owners have no tenants in them. All right, and thank God we do have some businesses down there that are operating. Okay, but man, downtown's supposed to be your cultural epicenter of a city. Okay? And this is our cultural epicenter of our fair city, Clarksville. And what does it say about us when you have awnings that are just flapping in the wind and falling apart? You have trees growing out of some of the brick. All right? What does that say about us when outsiders come in and visit our downtown?
Exactly. First impressions.
They need to get rid of all that red tape and let those business owners run that building.
And how do we do that, Ernesto? Metro. Consolidated government. Why have two politicians have jurisdictional from one area? Why? I don't know. Oh, I know why. Because that's how we do it around here. Well, no, it's time to grow Clarksville.
Yeah.
Montgomery County, 200,000 people. It's time we start acting like it. All right, let's get ready for a break here. But before we do, that segment of the show is brought to you by Journey's Eye. Yeah, I love me some Journey's Eye, Steve and Jody over there, where one-of-a-kind vintage and modern furnishings are awaiting your arrival. The handcrafted Journey's Eye pieces are created in Clarksville with unique items collected from around the world. Meet and greet Steve and Jody of Journey's Eye, and they're at 131 Franklin Street in historic downtown. You can tell it's historic because some of the places have trees growing out. And the brick is falling apart. And it's crazy. Like you would think. I mean, the city hall is down there, okay? The county police are down there. City police are down there.
Courthouse.
The courthouse is down there. You would think that on Franklin Street and Strawberry Alley that you would want this place to be as aesthetically pleasing as possible. But I don't know. But yeah, also, but historic downtown Clarksville. Visit them online at journeyseyestudio.com. Journey's Eye Studio. Enhancing your surroundings. All right, we got to take a break here, but when we get back, what do we got? Let's see what we got to talk about here. Yes. You guys ever see those, we were just talking about Vegas, right? You know, they have like those zip lines now in Vegas that go over the populace, okay? It's pretty cool. I've seen these videos. You go from one building to another and you zip line down. Well, they're finding out that's a problem. People are urinating on the people below them. So yeah, we're going to cover that. Plus, Time Magazine has come out with a list of the most influential gadgets of all time. Wow.
Telephone.
We'll find out.
Computer.
We'll give it the options.
Okay.
Yeah, Ryan wants to weigh in on this. All right. That's right. All right, Clarksville. Plus, also, we still got our guests lined up here today. F.U.E.L is going to be joining us. We're going to talk about their block party going on tomorrow. All right, as they help raise money to help feed kids here in Clarksville. Don't forget also, live music. Ping Rose, baby. Love me some Ping Rose. George, when do you listen to Ping Rose sing? All right? You'll be like, this guy's got dreads and he's good. And if he comes with that as dreads today, I'm going to be so upset. Very upset about that. But all right, Clarksville, don't go nowhere. Your conversation continues when we get back right here on the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
You get a foreman?
It's going to be a lot of talking today.
A lot of coffee today?
Yeah, a lot of coffee, a lot of talking.
He hasn't called back or anything like that? No messages, nothing?
Let's get ready for Section 125. Section 125 is the city's only sports group.
Tell you what.
All the major sports packages
Last night.
Oh.
On that question.
Oh.
I went all in.
All in.
I play all in. I tell you what, you can't win the lottery if you don't play. But I go all in.
I like that.
Valerie's here.
Oh, good. All right. Well,
let's get ready
go
for
say
Section
hello.
125.
Sit in on this one, all right? We need to bring up the manhood.
The manhead. Gotta bring me in now. I brought the pen with me. I don't know why I kept Yeah. First two chairs? Alright. I want the pink one.
Got it.
The purple, I guess that's like.
We had nice power, don't worry.
Free info for business consultation, prices that meet the big box stores, and they'll match or beat anyone. Making designs and more offers top quality blinds, shutter shades, and draperies, custom designed for your home, reduce annually. Finally, Clarksville has affordable window treatment options that are practical and fashionable. Call 931-378-5157 and visit online at touchtheblinds.com. Brother Doc here, and I've got the best beef jerky unsurpassed by anyone. Brother Doc's beef jerky not only offers the traditional flavors, but also the ones that can't be found anywhere.
But yeah, all these shows are also on SoundCloud. If you ever want to like go back and listen to them, they're all on SoundCloud.
Special here at Brother Doc's is to buy 83 bags and get a fourth bag absolutely free. Plus, we carry all the
Plot twist, they do a lot of things.
You get my hero guide. Roots are starting to
But
It's because it's dark red and I have dark hair. So like looks like it's supposed to be that way when in reality it drives me insane. Because I'm like everyone is like, oh, there's some shit like you can't tell it.
LBI proudly supports our tattooed military and complies with all military regulations. Check them out in person at 2019 Fort Campbell Boulevard and online at lovebloodinc.com. Love Blood Inc.
Hey, it's Byron Wolf with BA Wolf Power Sports. Looking to own your piece of the road in 2016? We're giving you 3 ways to ride. We are now offering 6-month layaway plans from now until December 23rd. $500 down, no credit check, and no interest. We also have bank financing and a Harley Davidson leasing program where everyone rides, even those with challenged credit. Stop by and see our selection of pre-owned cruisers and sports.
say what's crazy, man. Your name's Mark Owens.
Or online.
Your name's Mark Owens.
Yeah.
I know a guy named Mark Owen. Plot twist, no S. They're really good family friends with him.
Yeah, my name is supposed to be Mark Owen, and they messed it up on the birth certificate.
Yeah.
I'm the only one in my family who's Owens.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Now introducing the Pom Pom Squad. Registration is well underway.
No, I did.
Available but limited. So get your child enrolled today at InfinityBFA.org. Infinity Dance Fitness Academy. Forever dance, forever fit, forever you.
Smoking right through combustion, which is
What's up, man?
AJ was saying something. I don't know what he was saying.
Changes.
Okay, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Here, John.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Let's do it, guys.
Yes, sir.
No, we're done. And that's time.
No, we're good. We're good.
We're good.
We're good.
If you have any problems, don't do it
We're done.
No, what?
We want you. Don't you got your radio story already?
Yeah.
or you can go online.
Stay. We're taking a quick segment, quick break, and then we're bringing everyone else back in.
Says you don't want it now.
Oh, crap, baby.
Yo, welcome back, everybody. Friday afternoon, 70 degrees here in Queen City, also known as Clarksville. Yeah. Bay, what's your favorite season of the year?
Probably fall.
Why is fall your favorite time of the year?
I just like the way it feels and the way it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You little girl like that.
Yeah.
But, man, we were talking about Vegas earlier, right? Tourists at the Fremont Street Experience in Las Vegas recently experienced some brief showers. That was quite unusual, as it seldom rains in Las Vegas. And because Fremont Street Experience is covered by a canopy. But it turns out the showers originated from a 15-year-old boy that relieved himself while riding on an overhead zip line. The teenager's parents later apologized for the incident, although it's not known whether it was involuntary or an intentional prank. Involuntary? Come on now. The 15-year-old sees people below him, he pees. It's natural. All right? It was definitely I wish I could have been able to see that.
He's probably got on his GoPro somewhere too.
You know what? If he's smart, he would have got a good video. He would have got a few views out of that. But that's just gross. I don't know. All right, well, we talked about this Time magazine. It's come out with a list of the most influential gadgets of all time. Top of the list was the iPhone. The iPhone of all time. Time justified their selection by saying Apple was the first company to put a truly powerful computer in the pockets of millions when it launched the iPhone in 2007. did I get my first iPhone? That was in 2013. It was an iPhone 4. It was a little behind the game. Apple's device ushered in a new era of flat touchscreen phones with buttons that appeared on the screen as you needed them, replacing the clunkier phones with the slide-out keyboards. Remember the slide-out keyboards? Yeah. And the static buttons. Now the Sony Trinitron. Is that what this is? What's a Sony Trinitron TV? Anyone know? Does Ernesto know what a Sony Trinitron TV is? What is that?
Yeah. Is it like the first 4D? I don't know.
Interns, you don't know nothing about this?
I've never heard of it.
Ryan, you just lost your seat to Ernesto for not knowing what the Sony Trinitron TV is. Oh. Here. Let Ernesto take that microphone.
It was the first technology to allow enough color to make it go from standard definition to high definition.
When was that?
2005?
Yeah.
Maybe.
So this was like when the plasma TVs were starting to...
This dates back all the way to 1968 when they were able
Yeah,
to
the
first
engine.
bring color in.
Oh, color TV.
But that engine's what actually makes it go from standard to high def to 4K now.
Wow.
So the chip changes as the years go by, just like a new iPhone every year.
Right.
Same thing with Sony.
And as we all know, we all use the
2000,
TV.
2006
Nice.
is when they came back online.
Also on that list was the Apple Macintosh. That's right, Apple Macintosh. We all remember playing Oregon Trail in school back in the day. We had the Apple IIgs. Yeah, that was a good one. Followed by Sony Walkman. Do you interns even know what a Walkman is?
I actually had a Walkman growing up. My
Yeah.
mom gave me hers.
Oh, you were poor? I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No. Sony Walkman was great, making those cassettes back in the day. I used to love taking songs off the radio, making cassettes.
Your mixtape.
The mixtape, yes.
That's what you do with your crush too. You'd make them a mixtape.
You make yes.
You'd sit for hours waiting for that one song that you want to hit the record on.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you get mad at the DJ for talking over the song, hitting the bump, right? Yeah. That mixtape. Then it turned into mixed CDs, which was good too.
Yeah.
But then it was based on how long your second skip was. Like, ooh, I'm gonna get a 3-second skip. Oh, well, I have a 6-second skip. They're like, once we turn to the CDs and they're like, oh, you got the really expensive one. It's got a 9-second delay or whatever.
Anti-skip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when cassettes, you'd be recording a song and all of a sudden it's at the end of the cassette tape and it flips over to side B? Mm-hmm. Yeah. How do we ever survive? How? Also,
What kills me is you can still out and go get a brand new car today and they still have cassette players.
No.
Yeah.
It's for the iPod plug-in though. Like I have an audio cord and I don't have an audio jack in my car.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna put a cassette in there, you still need a wire to run from the cassette to your phone. At which point you should just have an MP3 plug-in, if not Bluetooth.
Remember
it's 2016.
So the
That's
Discman.
more money.
You guys remember the Discman, of course. What was the one where you have to put the cassette in the player to play your Discman? Remember that one?
Oh, yeah. Whenever the CD player first came out, like if you had the CD player like in your car or whatever, you had the cassette that played the music through the...
Yeah.
Right. You plug it into the headphone
Right.
That's what I mean. I have a 2004 Nissan Pathfinder, and I still use the cassette with the cord coming out, and I can plug it into my phone.
Oh my God.
Which brings me up to something. Yesterday I'm driving, and I'm listening to Spotify. And the song changes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And I look down, and it's Fergalicious. And
Yeah.
it's playing from I Padula 6.
Right.
So I immediately hit pause.
Don't.
Did that do anything on
Yes.
your end? That is awesome.
See, he's sharing my Spotify account, okay?
And I was wondering if you were somewhere trying to play something, and I was like, pause.
And for the
And then you
record,
play again, and I was like,
for the
pause.
record, I was not listening to Fergalicious by Fergie, okay?
Yes, you was.
As
Yes,
you
you
guys
was.
know, Ryan, you were playing Capital Trivia, okay? Was it not one of the
This was
songs?
4 o'clock in the afternoon.
No, it was the second.
This
It was the
4 o'clock
second.
in the
No, I was pulling the songs so we could play it later on.
I was really hoping that
You-
somewhere you were hitting play and I was hitting pause, and you were probably like, what is going on? I was hoping I was trolling, but I didn't know if it was working or not.
Thank God I wasn't listening to my normal Barbara Streisand at the time. Very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. But yes, finishing off that list of the most influential gadgets of all time, according to Time Magazine, the IBM Model 5150, also known as the PC. How is that number? Not number one.
Trivia last night would tell you I lost the game on
You
that.
picked that one? Yeah, this was
Well,
the last
all
question
in.
of trivia last night.
Bogus.
Yeah, bogus. But yeah, the iPhone, I'm telling you, everything that I do, it's with my iPhone today. If it's a business, it's a social, it keeps my calendar. It actually, I don't know what I would do without it right now.
That's why it's number one.
That is why it is number one. Because to be honest with you, I can use my iPhone more than I use my iPhone more than I use my computer.
Yeah, and if you think about it, like Microsoft, even though they did excellent in pioneering
Right.
computing, I mean, this thing brings you online. This thing does everything for you.
Yeah.
So, revolutionary-wise, you would think the iPhone over the PC.
So what's the next big one? What's the next big one?
Right now, depending, maybe the Oculus Rift, the VR headsets that are coming out now that are
Virtual
hyper
reality?
realistic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Samsung already has one of those.
Of the VR?
Yeah, the VR.
Ernesto's saying no.
They have one, but it's garbage. It's not real VR.
No, it's garbage.
No. So what it does is you put your phone in there and it has these lenses that make it look 3D, make it depth perception.
Yeah.
The Oculus and other virtual reality headsets are going to have separate screens inside that will make it feel like you're actually in it.
Wow.
Yeah, I love watching those videos of people that put it on for the first time and they turn it on and it's like they're standing on a bridge somewhere and they just immediately hit the floor.
They go, no!
Yeah, I mean, they'll
yeah.
fall over, they'll scream, like it's literally terrifying to these people.
So it's better than what was that one that Nintendo came out with years ago?
Oh, the virtual board.
Yeah. So it's better than that?
Oh, way better.
Good. That one made me sick when I played it. All right, local story. Brittany Pugh, intern from Austin P. Filling in for Sky today. Filling in for Joe Brooks. Brittany Pugh.
All right, in the local news, we have the man hits a friend with a car and then drives to the fence. Clarksville man has been arrested after allegedly hitting his friend with his vehicle and driving through a fence.
Okay.
An arrest warrant said the victim saw a car pull into his driveway on his security camera on May 4th. Went outside to see who it was. He noticed it was his friend, Richard B. Shelley, sitting in the car.
It was his buddy.
Yep. And when the victim asked Shelley what was he doing, Shelley reportedly backed out of the driveway, stopped at the road to put the vehicle in drive, and hit the man. The victim landed on the hood of the car, and Shelley continued to drive through a wooden fence after the man trapped on the hood. The man said he jumped off the vehicle and then ran as Shelley sped off. Police say the victim has several cuts on his body but refuses medical treatment. Shelley was located by police and charged with aggravated assault and vandalism.
Why would he refuse medical treatment?
Broke.
Yeah.
Broke.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to pay for it?
And it's his friend.
No, because he was in on it.
Yeah, you think there was
I think there's a little something more to that
maybe
story.
he was at fault, he shouldn't have been
Yeah.
there? Hmm?
They got through watching a movie and they're like, I bet I can do that same stunt.
Shelley's bond was set at $25,000.
25 grand.
He's got to pay for his friend's bond. Can't get medical bills.
So you don't think it was road rage? Road rage. Road rage? Much different. Not that the S&P football team knows what we're talking about.
No idea.
You guys are pretty clean over there. But yeah, very interesting. Take care of each other, especially your buddies. You know, don't be pulling these things, please.
Don't run over your friends.
Yeah. These fences are expensive. Okay.
Don't run over anybody.
Yeah, just don't run over
Yeah. That
anybody.
too, Mark. Right. Good point. What was that segment of the show brought to us by there, Brittany?
The segment of the show was brought to us by the Tilted Kill of Clarksville.
Ah, the TK, baby. Yeah, join the clan. The Kilt clan, that is.
Yeah.
Oh, keep her.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Join the girls for the kickoff to Summer Cinco de Mayo patio party, which was yesterday.
The patio party, let me tell you about this. They gave away, this is why you got to become a Kilt clan member, all right? They gave away not only one of those outdoor Weber grills, sponsored by Sam Adams, all right? They also gave away this very rustic bench that turned into a cooler when you lift the seats. It was awesome. I didn't win it, but that's all right. Plus, also, if you were a Kilt Clan member yesterday on Cinco de Mayo, you got a free buffet. What do you guys call it down here? A buffet. Right, a buffet. Plus, also, the Kilt girls down there, they're all such rare people. Just hanging around. Juggling around. They're fun. But yeah, Tilted Kilt, I love it over there. Go check them out. Plus, they also got some great healthy options as well. I love their sandwich store. So, what, you ever been to the Tilted Kilt?
Been there a few times.
Oh, yeah?
I prefer the adult beverage
Yeah.
side of the house to the actual food there. I mean, there's 2 pork chops in every beer, right?
Now, does your wife give you any gruff for going over to the Tilted Kilt?
Oh, she's with me when I go.
Yeah, I don't understand why people think that this is like oh, how dare you go there? Like, I was talking to my pastor, okay, Chris. Chris is the man. And he's like, hey, where do you want to meet up? I go, Tilted Kilt. He goes, let me check with my wife. Like, I don't understand. I don't get that. Is there something bad? Do
No,
people
it's
have
called
a stigma about this?
It's respect.
I mean, I know they're dressed a little, like if it's very warm in there. But man, it's a great professional place. Bring the kids, go to the Tilted Kilt at Clarksville, right off of Wilmer Road and Boulevard, across from the Governor Square Mall. And for more information, go to tiltedkilt@clarksville.com. All right, we got to take a break here, but let's bring in F.U.E.L. That's right, Valerie Dirks is outside. They got a big event going on, the F.U.E.L block party tomorrow. Ernesto, you ready to do the block party tomorrow? Woo! Woo! We're gonna party with a purpose. We're gonna help feed the kids here in Clarksville. That's what it's about. It's got to be a bigger mission than yourself, and that's exactly what it is with F.U.E.L. So we're gonna take a quick break here, but when we get back, also locally, we got another story we got to talk about, which is what do you got there? Oh, we'll go with this one. The dog bites a man at a party. Unknown person bites dog back. Montgomery County. All right.
We classy that way.
Good times. Good times. All right, don't go nowhere. Joe Padula Show, JCM 1400 AM. Absolutely. All right.
Hey, Joe.
Yes,
you
sir.
want to read the story?
You two pop out. We're going to do the interview on this one. But then when you come back in, we'll let you do a local news story too, right?
When Trevor gets here, I gotta go.
Okay.
Because I gotta take care of the dogs.
Yeah.
The
Sounds
baby
like a
girl will
plan.
not work at the Tilted Kilt though. I can hear you.
I applied
That's
at
what-
Tilted Kilt. I got the job and everything. And
Yeah.
the guy I was dating told me if I actually took the job, he was gonna break up with me. So I didn't take the job.
That's a
I was-
Why didn't you bring that up?
I had the outfit.
Why didn't
I
you bring
had
this
tried
up?
on everything, and he was like,
Listen,
he's like, no.
you got to bring that up when we're
That's what I'm
talking
saying,
about
because
that.
that just means he's not secure about himself. That's a bunch of.
God, he
I
was
would
like-
go to a
he's
Chippendales
like,
there.
Yes.
They had good food.
Yes.
I don't-
They
He
got
was
good food, good
like,
I've
drinks.
been to the place down on Riverside.
Yes.
I don't care.
I don't care. I love
Like it's all fun. Whatever. Once again, there's a line that you don't cross.
it. It's not an illegal business. Yeah, I love it. I love the Kilt. I'm a big fan over there. Have a great time every time.
Oh yeah, we just haven't been back since we've had the girl. We've only been out like 2 or 3 times.
Oh, take the girl. Take the girl.
Oh, we will, but we just because we're getting her used to it. Like we go with like the 2 or 3 time frame when it's it's downtime, the weird early lunch, whatever you want to call
Right?
it.
They oh, I forget.
That way it's just downtime. That way we don't have to worry about as many people being there. And, like yesterday for Cinco de Mayo, we did like at 2 o'clock. We shared a margarita and went back home.
Right. Margarita.
I had to get God for a bunch of money yesterday.
Did you go anywhere for Cinco de Mayo?
We just went to the Pancho Villa 2 out there by my
Oh,
house.
good. Yeah. I like it over there. It's not bad.
I think that's the best one in the town to me.
Have you tried El Bracero yet?
No, y'all were talking about the last time we were here, I think.
Yeah. Me and you, we'll go to El Bracero. Yeah, I have a good time there. They got 2 of them now.
Well, that is like a mile from my house.
Oh,
I'm talking about the other one.
location.
If you want to know what's going on in Clarksville, listen to WJZM Radio and worldwide at WJZM.com. WJZM is Clarksville's most dependable radio station for local news and current events.
Welcome to Journey's Art Studio at Clarksville, where one-of-a-kind vintage and modern furnishings are awaiting your arrival. Journey's Art provides the special touches ideal for homeowners, businesses, realtors, and designers alike. The handcrafted Journey's Eye pieces are created in Clarksville, with unique items collected from around the world at affordable prices. Meet and greet Jody and Steve at 131 Franklin Street in historic downtown Clarksville, and visit online at journeyseyestudios.com. Journey's Art Studio, enhancing your home and business surroundings.
What's up, Clark Show? This is Randy Hook from the Joy. Hey, how you doing? This is Joy of the Joy Show. Live from the Joy. Welcome to Fat Bottom Studio. It's up to date, relevant, and the city's most popular Christmas show. With cash and prizes for the top earning team with popular music, 2-for-1 specials on all that bottom brews. The food available all night. Each brew is practically every Thursday starting at 8 p.m.
Preds, baby.
You got 1 minute, Michael Money.
1:30 in the damn morning.
Where's Ernesto? Where do you pop off to?
Hey guys, it's Devon tonight.
Probably outside smoking. There you go, right here. If you have your phone up, put it on silent.
I haven't looked in the car because they don't trust me.
Nice. Nice.
I'm the girl from Hong Kong.
We'll come in with, it's in the Dropbox folder, the song. Justin Timberlake.
Really?
Yeah, he's new release today.
Yes, I've seen the video.
The JT.
The JT, baby.
Alright, this is
got,
which means you have to get really close to it, okay?
What does he got?
So we have to section over here, and you go like this, and then they come here.
Not that I know personally, I'm just saying that's a story.
Alright.
I know it.
Some arms.
Just like, you know, I'm not a fan of him, but you can't be mad at the guy, just like Bieber. The guy knows how to make music and he knows how to make
Excuse me?
music.
Yeah, if I wanted to, it never has to work there.
You'll thank me later. Having you come already, no regret.
Just keep re-releasing his greatest hits album every 3 years.
You can do a story, so I want you right here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no, I need Ernesto one here.
You know, Ernesto?
Yes, sir.
Got it. Bring the big guns.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw it on Yahoo
man,
earlier.
yeah.
I was looking it up. I wanted to see what
have you heard this, Ernesto?
No.
JT's new song?
Good?
I like it. Yo! Welcome back. Joe Padilla Show, WJZM, Vordina Jurea. Yeah, I like this. I like this tone. Ernesto, you don't like this new
No, I
song?
like it. It reminds me too much of like Happy or one
Yeah,
of those like.
it's very, very similar structure,
Yeah, I
right?
like it.
Right. Well, Justin Timberlake, yes, released a new song today called "Can't Stop That Feeling." I'm sorry, "Can't Stop the Feeling." And yes, there was some buzz that the new music was on the way when Justin recently shared a photo on Instagram showing him in the studio with Pharrell Williams. Ah, how about that, Ernesto?
There it is.
There it is. So no word yet on if a new album is on the way, but yeah, here's a new song. Have you seen the video too? It's got all the stars in it. I saw Gwen Stefani in it. I saw the girl from Pitch Perfect. What's her name?
Anna Kendrick.
Yeah, Anna Kendrick. She's in it. She plays the Cup song. Not in this video. He's a Tennessee guy, right? Timberlake, right?
Yeah.
At Memphis?
Yeah.
Memphis. It's nice to see Tennessee guys doing well out there. And gals. That's right. Speaking of which, man, we got a Tennessee-based organization right here in Clarksville called F.U.E.L. And man, do they party with a purpose and do they got a great mission. F.U.E.L. Very simple. Feed the children. That's it. I'm telling you, the F.U.E.L. block party tomorrow is taking place, all right? And yeah, child hunger is unacceptable in their eyes. They do what they can to ensure that every child in this area and beyond does not go to bed hungry at night. And ladies and gentlemen, representing that group here today, Valerie Dirk! Valerie! How you doing, all right?
Awesome.
Oh, awesome. F.U.E.L itself, Valerie. The mission. When did it all get started for F.U.E.L?
Well, this is our 9th annual function that we're actually doing, and what they do is actually, whether you know it or not, 72,000 bags of food have been distributed throughout the school year.
72,000 bags of food within the school year for the kids.
Yeah, and we have over 2,000 children that right now are participants of recipients of the actual function, and there's a waiting list. So we actually have children we cannot reach because there's a waiting list. So that's why it's so important to raise more money. It's all volunteer, and that's why we do what we do.
Yeah, so it seems that the children that need food population is increasing, but now we have to help ensure that fuel also is able to meet that number there. So you guys have to grow too, and you guys do it by these functions such as the fuel block party. Plus, also you can always donate whenever you want throughout the year. All right, you just make contact with the fuel. And I want to talk about the kids that are being fed. All right, what makes a criteria of a child that is deserving of such a great outreach that you guys provide?
And that's a good question. There's actually children that are observed in school. It's either a teacher or a counselor,
Okay.
and they're the ones that refer the children to the program. There's approximately 75 churches that help buy and distribute the food.
Okay.
So what we do is assist these churches by having fundraisers to assist them to be able to purchase the food.
Now, I mean, this amount of children. I mean, it sounds like a ridiculous number. It sounds like it's a terrible number. All right. Why? Why are these kids hungry and they're still in school? What makes here it is. I mean, we're living in America for crying out loud. You know, how can it be that there's a kid that's not able to have a lunch or something while they're trying to educate themselves?
Well, you know, we don't even realize it, but usually it's the children you're sitting next to in church. It's not only in the areas you would think it may be coming from. These children come from all of our schools, anywhere from one side of town to the other.
Right.
So, and what happens is they start to lose interest in their schoolwork. They start to get in a little bit unhealthy situations. So their only food subsidy they get for the weekend comes from these backpacks that get filled on Friday afternoon.
And what goes in the backpacks? What do they get?
It's all non-perishable food.
Okay.
That way they can come home and I've even heard some children say, I like to bring my food home because I want to share it with my mom and my smaller siblings.
What are you doing messing with my tear ducts right now? Okay,
It's
don't
horrible.
do that.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
It stems from an even underlying problem from that, where parents themselves, I mean, I'm sure they got to be struggling. Okay, I mean, I'm sure they're not eating as much as they should be, or at least if they can't even provide their children. So, how do you find out about the family life situation? How does the family receive the gifts that you guys are providing?
Well, that's where the school comes into play. The school, whether it's the teacher, again, or the counselor, they observe maybe the child is nodding off in school a little bit.
Right.
Maybe at the lunchroom, they're grabbing a little bit extra and putting it away in their pocket.
Right.
So counselors and teachers are trained to observe these children, and it's elementary, it's middle, it's high school. And, you know, they've even seen now where history shows this program has assisted children improving in academics, their health, their citizenship, and it's reduced juvenile crime.
Of course.
Among the children. That's awesome.
Of course. I mean, because you're creating smarter people. Okay. I mean, the body lives on fuel. All right. Food is fuel for the body. All right. Say your body's a car. You're out of fuel. Okay. You're not going to be functioning very well.
No.
All right. But you guys must. Any backlash from parents saying my kids don't need this. You know, where pride comes into play.
I being that we do the fundraising more than the actual program, I've never heard of anyone.
That's good.
We all have pride.
Right.
We all have our pride. However, to know that there's people in this community that are willing to reach out, and it's very private, it's very confidential.
Of course.
So, and their backpacks are filled on Friday afternoon, and these children, these 2,000 children that are currently recipients, that's their main food source at school, and we have summer coming up.
So what do you guys do when there's no more school?
Well, the F.U.E.L program itself does just do the backpack programs, and I know there's other food subsidy programs in the area for these families.
Yeah, because I mean, here it is. Now that school's coming to a close, I mean, man, it's got to be tough on these kids. But it's up to you guys and your mission to increase your revenue and increase your effectiveness. And, like tomorrow, the F.U.E.L block party.
It's a great function. We have jumpies for the kids. We have snowballs, popcorn stands. We have hamburgers, hot dogs. There is no admission to the function, so everyone is invited.
Right.
All we ask is that to purchase the meal.
Yes.
You get a hamburger, a hot dog. You get chips, cookies, a drink.
How many calories are in this?
I love it.
Valerie, what are you doing in here?
But that $5 ticket supplies one child for the whole weekend.
Wait. So $5, you get everything that you just mentioned, okay? Plus you get to come party with a purpose, okay? DJ Ernesto, MC Joe Padula will be out there. We're gonna be having a good time, dropping some good beats. We'll play that new Justin Timberlake song.
Sure.
Oh, come on, you don't like it? What's the matter with
No,
it?
it's good. It's a nice family friendly.
Right. We'll play Happy right afterwards.
Oh yeah, let's do that, please.
We'll put just a crap playlist together. But I'm telling you, this is gonna be a good time.
Oh, even last year we had Clarksville's finest line dancing out there with us. So
Oh, that's
we
what's
do
up.
have fun. We
That's
have a
what's
great
up.
time. Some great entertainment.
Since the beginning, I mean, you said 9 years now, 9 annual years of your party with a purpose, the F.U.E.L block party, okay? Have you seen an increase from day one to now?
Definitely. Last year we earned a little bit over 10,000, which
Damn.
every year increases. So we're definitely wanting to reach our goal and go over that 10,000 again
Yeah, let's
and
do
bring
11.
more funds.
Let's do 11,000.
I am so ready.
Let's do it.
This touches my heart terribly.
Where can everyone meet up tomorrow and what time?
We have our function at the Clarksville Association of Realtors office.
Right.
It's 115 Center Point, right next door to the Social Security office. We'll have people directing you.
What's some other landmarks out there for those who don't know the area that well?
Wilma Rudolph,
Right.
101st on the side by U.S. Bank.
Right, so
Lassiter's.
once you pass Lassiter's, you make that right there down the street, okay?
Correct.
And same thing, if you remember the what I hope is next year going to be called Clarksville's Amazing Race. Oh man, that was a great time. You guys did a nice job with that.
Thank you. We worked hard.
How much was
Everybody-
raised for that event?
We had
Through that event, and that was for proceeds for Elite Board.
Leap organization, approximately 9,000.
Nice.
Yeah, for our first annual, that was tremendous.
Man,
We
Leap's
were
going to get
very
jealous of us tomorrow.
They're going to be out there. They're
Yeah.
going to be out there helping us. They're a great support for us.
I love Richard and what he's doing with Leap Organization. Okay, again, it's very similar. You know, where you're getting kids, okay, out of bad situations and into better situations.
Yeah, well, that's why the realtors do this. It's not just the realtors, it's our affiliates, our associates, lenders, title companies, everyone that we're involved with. We all get together and it's our time to really just give back to the community that does so much for us. These are our future children who are going to be our mayors, our governors,
Right.
maybe you in your position.
Right.
You know, so we
No,
owe it
kids,
to them.
don't do radio. Don't do it. Okay? It's very demanding time-wise. To be honest with you, and not to make light of it, but I'm starving. Okay, why? Because I have no time to eat. But yes, I'm telling you, tomorrow we're going to have time to eat. We're going to have time to enjoy ourselves, listen to some great music, take advantage of the opportunities that are available for us, and yeah, get these kids eating. Get them some food.
Thank you.
Man, hangry's the worst.
Yes.
Right? Being hangry is the worst.
It is.
You know, and I don't know. Ernesto, what's up, brother?
Well, I mean, the other good thing about this too is I don't think you mentioned it. It's when I was young, I was on the subsidy program where you would pay less than everybody else.
Right.
It was embarrassing, and I used to get picked on all the time too, because it was like, okay, poor people go to the back, wait for everybody who's paying full price, and then you can pay. And I used to get made fun of all the time, but at least that way, they have a backpack full of food. They bring their food in.
Yeah.
Just like everybody else.
That's awesome.
Well, that's what's so amazing about this program as well, that a lot of the children that are on this program are not on the other program he just described.
Right.
So it is children that maybe their mom is, vice president of this organization, or she, is a single family. Maybe it's dual family, and they just can't make ends meet. So it is more participants that you would really truly be surprised that are in the program.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's why I don't have kids. All right. I'm not ready yet. You know, I can't even take care of our pet. That's why I don't have a dog, let alone if I have any children. So I know Mother's Day's coming up on Sunday and everything. So Mom, for Mother's Day, I'm gonna give you a kid, okay? Just so you leave me alone and stop bothering me. All right? Buy one at Walmart this week or something. But yeah, tomorrow, I'm telling you want to get down there. Very easy. Hang out with Ernesto and myself. F.U.E.L block party, the 9th annual F.U.E.L block party. I'm excited for this, Val.
Thank you so much.
Val, when'd you get into it? What made you decide to get into it all?
Well, actually, I'm from New Orleans. I've always been the caregiver. So I.
Oh, you're from New Orleans? We read about your city today.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. You're the new Sin City of America. Do you agree? Is this true?
No, we're fun. We're exciting.
I know. That's why you guys are the Sin City.
But it's just, it is important to me. I spent 22 years in the medical field, so I've changed careers. I'm in the world of real estate, which I absolutely love and adore. But I don't have a job without you guys and this community.
Right.
So how do you give back? And our children are first.
That's
our
right.
children is where it is, and you have to give back to
You ain't
what
kidding.
gives you.
We read the headlining news on a regular basis, especially for this city here. Man, you just hear that crimes being committed. Like, look at the Heritage Park last week. Okay? 17-year-olds, 16-year-olds shooting each other, or shooting at each other. All right. You know what I mean? The best way to prevent that from happening in the near future is by getting them while they're young and educating them while they're young. And
Definitely.
making sure that they're fed properly, raised properly, educated properly. Right. I don't want to make them like pets, but yeah, you got to train kids. You got to train them properly. Man, I can't wait for it all to work out one day.
It will.
Will it ever? Will it ever? One
Oh.
day across the world. One day.
We're going to keep pushing forward.
That's it. That's it. The mission is there, and we're not going to give up.
No.
That's right. We're going to keep our head on a swivel. We're going to make it happen.
I thought you were talking about you having a kid.
Oh yeah. Give
Will it ever happen?
Will it ever happen? No. But yeah. I'll have a little joke. Hey, how you doing? Go ask your mother. I'm ready for that. But let's see. Before we go to break here, let me do another local story here. Valerie, locally, normally Sky is here. My co-host Sky. She's fantastic at reading the news. I'm not as good. Well, you be the judge of that. You ready, Val? You ready to judge and assess me?
Okay.
Okay, here she goes. All right. Dog bites man at party. Unknown person bites dog back. Wow. Montgomery County Animal Care and Control is investigating after a dog bit an individual at a house party. This was Wednesday evening. The human was not only the victim, but however, according to the officials, the dog was also bitten by an unknown person. So weird. A report from the MCAC, Montgomery County Animal Care and Control, says that the incident occurred during a party at a residence on Avondale Drive. You guys know where that is? That happened around 8:42 p.m. The woman who owns the dog was attending the birthday party and got into an altercation with the man who was celebrating his birthday. Man, these are adults. All right. Like birthday cake. You think they're wearing the cone hats? You know, the unicorn cone hats? The woman allegedly grabbed the man's glass. That's right, I said glass. Slammed it down, poured out his liquor, and brandished a butter knife at him. Yeah. That's right. The homeowner, actually, this was a song playing at the party at the time. That's why Mark's playing it. Mazel tov. That's right. The homeowner then asked the woman to leave. She refused, so he reportedly grabbed her and escorted her out. Again, let's do it. The woman's dog, described by the complaint, was a pit bull named Killer. Just gets better. Then bit the homeowner in what officials believe was an effort to protect the woman. Whoa. The breed of dog has not been confirmed, though. Just by the way. Killer has not been confirmed. Killer. I don't think it's a Chihuahua. I don't think I never met a Shih Tzu named Killer. Never. So during the ensuing scuffle, the dog was bitten on the head by a human. Man, who bites dogs on the head? A human, that's it. Both bites, human and canine, drew blood, but neither injury were serious. EMS was called, but left after approximately 4 minutes. I'll tell you what, though, you get bit by a dog, you better get that checked out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, oof. Like even if it's a paper cut or something, you better get that checked out. Dogs' mouths are dirty. I know I read a study somewhere that said that the dogs' mouths were cleaner than humans. I beg to differ. Unless you're from Oak Grove.
Not just that, how many people around here do you think don't vaccinate their dogs for rabies or anything
Right.
that? Like, you don't know what that dog has.
Exactly. No one has come forward to say who bit the dog, but the incident is still under investigation. The dog is up to date on rabies vaccinations, but will remain under quarantine for 10 days, which is a standard procedure.
That happened with my dog.
What about the biter? Is he up to date?
I got a feeling.
You remember the St. Bernard I used to have?
Yeah.
Yeah, he attacked a guy downtown.
Why?
The guy was drunk and he was grabbing my ex.
Oh, yeah?
So the dog reacted.
Yeah.
And I had to have him under quarantine for 10 days and made sure that I had like my rabies tag and stuff like that.
On your St. Bernard, did you have like a little whiskey barrel in it? 'Cause
No.
No? Is that not real? What is
No,
it?
that's what they used to do
Oh.
when they were like purebred.
We
St.
should bring that
Bernards.
back. Yeah, I like that look. That was good. You get a little
With the
thirsty,
hose,
a little sip.
with the hose in
Yeah,
the barrel, and I
yeah.
just walk them with the hose in my mouth.
Excuse me, sir. Where's your poop bag? Whatever.
I understand that the dog's peeing, but why is the human peeing right now?
You mind your business.
Yeah.
You know how that started, right? Is after the dog attacked whatever, you know, the rumor about the dog, you know, he must bite the dog back and stuff like that. I guarantee somebody was under whichever influence.
That's right.
At that point. And I was like, here, I'm going to try to teach this dog a lesson, and didn't realize that
That's right.
he bit a little too hard. And
It's funny that you mentioned that because I had it in the story, but I left it out. That unnamed human that bit the dog actually pooped in the corner, and then they rubbed his face in it to teach him a
then they
lesson.
whip him with a newspaper. That's the key.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. You know, you got to teach him right.
He was catching frisbees following after the party. They found him.
Jump off the roof and catching him with his mouth.
He had a whiskey jar. He's a nice guy. The whiskey. All right, we got to take a quick break here, but this segment of the show is brought to you by Section 125. That's right, the city's only sports grill carrying all the major sporting packages on their 21 screens. The dog's allowed in there? Service animals?
No, service animals, yeah.
Service, right, that's everywhere, right. But yeah, go over to Section 125 Franklin Street where you don't have to worry about biting dogs' heads. And yes, you can try their 2015 Best of Clarksville's Best Wing. Oh, I noticed you guys were up for Reader's Choice.
We were.
I saw that, Leaf. Right?
very
I
exciting.
saw that on Leaf Chronicle. What are you guys up for?
Best real estate agent.
Best Real Estate. Nice job.
Agency.
Nice job. Plus, also, yes, you can get their best wings. Oh man, I'm telling you, Val, if you haven't had their Memphis Dry Rub wings, right? Have you had their Memphis Dry Rub? I mean, it's fun to say Memphis Dry Rub wings. I sound Asian when I say it. I apologize about that. But yeah, I mean, you got to get these wings. So good.
Oh yeah.
Like Ernesto, I got addicted to them. I was addicted to these wings.
I used to go in there every other day and grab the dry rubs.
They were actually part of the reason why I started my operation, absolutely. Because I got it hooked on these wings.
You were getting pretty fat.
Yeah, I was getting up there. I was weighing almost 190, Ernesto.
So you're talking to the wrong guy.
No, but what you weigh, you carry it, whatever it is. Well,
Yep, the keg sits pretty soundly right here.
like when I blow up, I blow up, and that's no good. That's no good. But hey, if you don't want to worry about blowing up, you can get the Joe Padula grilled chicken salad at Section 125. That's right. I recommend you compliment it with a nice glass of Pinot Grigio on there. It's very good. Very good. You've had it before, right, Ernesto?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good, right? Oh, come on. What are you?
You know me.
Yeah, the wings are better though.
Yeah.
But yeah, check them out. They got live music every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And for more, like Section 125 on Facebook. There you go.
Hey, go check out Steve Beans.
Oh, Steve Means is
Steve
so
Means.
great. Val, you like live music?
I do. I love it.
Yeah, Steve Means tonight at Section 125. This guy's great. He reminds me of Justin Bieber if he had his act together and grew up. Yeah. All right, a fair assessment?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's so good. Very talented. Just imagine Justin Bieber not peeing on like the mop buckets in the back of venues.
That would be a little better.
Yeah, much better. Yeah, he does it in the front. But all right, we got to take a break here. But Val, thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me. I enjoyed it.
No, appreciate you. Appreciate your mission. Appreciate your vision. It coincides with ours, growing the city in the right direction, and I like your approach. Getting them young, the children, taking care of the kids first.
They're important.
That they are. That they are. They can't vote though. That's all right. They can't buy me drinks either. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. All right, we got to take a break here, but when we get back, we got another local story here, and intern Ryan's going to read a local story. Man, they must be loving Sky and Jill not showing up. You guys get to read stories. Yeah. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm not very good at reading the news. You know, we go on 15 different tangents before we get done with the story.
True.
It's actually a 2-minute story, and it took us 8 minutes to finish it. That's a problem in broadcasting.
That makes it a better story, though.
Does it?
Yeah, I mean, it adds a little flavor to it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
And then here comes a lawsuit from the guy that bit the dog in the head, saying that he got his face rubbed in his own poo.
That's right.
It's all right. We'll be all right. But
Maybe
yeah,
have a war hero over that guy.
that's right. That's right. 5 from Tennessee, Kentucky have prison sentences commuted. Hashtag thanks Obama. Yeah, we'll get into that story when we get back. Plus also we got some, a man, here's another related story, I guess. A man arrested after a puppy was found starved.
Oh, come on, people.
Yeah, what are you doing, Marshall? Come on. Then we also got 2 stores that are cited for underage alcohol sales. Any guesses? They're not bars.
I feel they're going to be like little markets.
Yep, getting closer.
I'm gonna say one's I'm proud of for Pembroke somewhere, or Tiny Town.
Oh, Tiny Town is correct.
And the other one's off of 41A somewhere.
Yes. So, very good, sir. Did you read this story?
No, I have. I've been in this town since '99.
That's perfect. One is right off of Tiny Town. One is right off of 41A. All right, touche, sir. All right, we gotta take a quick break here, but when we get back, don't forget Pink Rose is on his way. Live music. What's up, Mark? Oh yeah, that's right. The local store that was supposed to be 2 minutes is now turning into 10 minutes. Clarksville, don't go nowhere. Conversation continues when we get back. Right here on the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
I played that song 5 times.
That happens.
Val, can we take a picture of us?
Sure.
Awesome.
What the hell?
No, you look great. You look great. Would you stop?
I was like, I'm so glad nobody's gonna see me.
Oh no, very visual.
A federal cop went on a shooting rampage earlier.
Yeah.
What the?
They got him though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, what the?
Yeah, we'll be talking about it
Tomorrow. Oh, Monday, whatever. I just seen it. What the?
Abundance of homemade flavors and massive shopping cart to the destination of Clarksville.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, yourself?
Yeah, same shit, different toilet.
I ain't it.
I'm the same aspect, that's what I make it double sided. You ever figure out what makes toilet paper two-sided?
Yeah, nah.
So you can reuse it.
Under Douglas, Horizons, and more. Free in-home business consultation, prices that meet your big box stores, and they'll match or beat anyone. Made in the shade blinds and more offers top-quality blinds, shutter shades, and draperies custom designed for your home, business, and budget. Finally, Clarksville has affordable window treatment options that are practical and fashionable. Call 931-378-5157 and visit online at ClarksvilleBlinds.com. Let's get ready for Section 125. Section 125 is the city's only sports grill carrying all the major sports packages on their 21 screens. NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, UFC Fight Night, NASCAR, golf, soccer, college games, and more.
Thanks for the audio, the video, and all the
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
I'm a New Yorker.
Let's get ready for Section 125.
Youngblood Inc. Tattoo is a veteran-owned and operated shop located right outside Fort Campbell Army Base in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Don't judge us.
OBI has hit the area hard and has proven itself to be the industry leader for today's body art and custom tattoos.
Sandwiches.
Military and
Now I wanted a sandwich.
That's how we talk.
Oh, speaking of which, I got a wicked good sandwich for you.
2019 Fort Campbell Boulevard and online at lovebloodinc.com. Love Inc.
Hey, it's Ryan Wolf with BA Wolf Power Sports. Looking to own your piece of the road in 2016? We're giving you 3 ways to ride. We are now offering 6-month layaway plans from now until December 23rd. $500 down, no credit check, and no interest.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Val. See you tomorrow.
Everyone rides, even those with challenge tread. See our selection of pre-owned cruisers and 4x4.
Trevor said he didn't want to come in because they asked, no, you're coming in.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's called, Beaver's supposed to be at.
Yeah, where's he at?
He's on his way.
Jerky unsurpassed by anyone. Brewfest beef jerky not only offers the traditional flavors, but also the ones that can't be found anywhere else in the state of Tennessee. Like smoky Serrano, sweet picante, volcanic jalapeno, and so many more. Our everyday special here at Brother Doc's is buy any 3 bags and get a 4th bag absolutely free. Plus, we carry all of the popcorn factory flavors and formula marinades that will perfect your outdoor grill. So come on in to Brother Doc's Beef Jerky. We're located at 651 North Riverside Drive, right next to Subway. Brother Doc's Beef Jerky. One bite and you're a believer.
Infinity Dance Fitness Academy is the city's only nonprofit organization committed to creating health and wellness through a variety of dance disciplines. City Dance Fitness Academy. Forever Dance, forever fit, forever you.
Truth, smoking works through combustion, which in turn contains toxic byproducts. Truth, there are over 4,000 chemical compounds exerted when smoking. Vaping is the future. Truth, it's not smoke, it's vapor. Truth, vapor is emitted, not smoke. It takes out 95% of the carcinogen. Truth, Paula Vapor of Marshall is the trusted provider of the...
You know what Jake Paris used to drink, Ernesto? Cuervo and Coke. Religiously.
Between gates 1 and 2.
Oh!
From the online store.
Ben, what Snickers did you get?
Loopy.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. All over the place.
Ernesto! Can you join us, sir? I like it. What did he say?
He said, en route.
Oh, en route! Oh, that's Army. That's Army talk. That's Army talk, Ernesto.
You're saying 5 mics?
En route, 5 mics.
Read the whole thing? Or just the bold?
The bold print.
All right, here we go. Yo, coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta get up. I remember this one. Who was this? Who was this one?
Killers.
The Killers, right. It was only a kiss. What's the song about? Right? Is he?
A kiss?
It's about girls.
There you go.
Just a kiss?
Oh, it's just a kiss, right?
No.
Right,
Right.
right.
About dudes, you never know.
It's about a guy who was over exaggerating or
Yeah.
over imagining
Just a kiss.
right,
That's it. That's all that it was.
and he's getting jealous
Yeah.
of somebody else. Right, but she's touching his chest now, so it's more than just a kiss.
That's what he's imagining in his head.
Oh.
When she says it's only a kiss,
Right.
he's imagining everything that led to that.
Which is so true, huh? Man, we do get jelly as guys, huh?
No.
No, babe, no.
No.
Women, though, get jealous. Women get jelly. All right, and we can say that because it's old guys in here right now.
It's a female trait. Jay-Z song.
Oh, what? 99 Problems?
Yeah.
Oh. But the snitch ain't one. Hit me.
You know, speaking of Jay-Z and Beyonce, you know how she dropped that Lemonade thing?
Oh, Lemonade, right.
Okay.
This is huge.
They're marketing geniuses because he's actually going to come up with a rebuttal CD.
Yeah.
So this has been planned from the jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe any of it. It's
I mean,
all
I
marketing
I
ploy.
believe it all, but I think that their intentions were literally to make money. They were like, well, look, let's make music about it. And then-
It was like when TLC came out with No Scrubs.
And then
they came out with no pigeon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Beyonce doing something for all the dudes that cheated.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and ain't no telling what Jay-Z gonna do.
So wait, the backstory of this is she was cheating, allegedly cheating on Jay-Z with somebody?
No, he was cheating on her.
Oh, he was cheating on her. Yes, I believe that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. You know who he was cheating with, right? Justin Timberlake. I could see that.
Kardashian. Kim K.
Nah, but I'll tell you what. Beyonce's like Twitter followers and everything. What are they called? The Beehive?
Yeah.
Oh my God, these people are rude. These people, I mean, if anyone is involved in that allegation of who was messing around with Jay-Z, I mean, they just go after them. Crazy.
Oh, Becky with good hair.
There's a new survey that finds half of American teenagers say they're addicted to
Cocaine.
cocaine. Ernesto,
No.
you going cocaine?
Say weed.
Weed. Ernesto?
No, their phone.
Yeah.
You're going phone?
I'm about to say
You're going
so.
phone?
I was gonna say like vaping, probably phone, but I say vaping. Yeah.
Vaping. All right. Mark?
Ernesto's all over social media.
To their phones. Nice job, sir. Most said that they checked their devices at least every hour and that they felt pressure to respond immediately to messages. Pressure. U.S. children between ages 8 and 12. 8 and 12.
They don't
Report spending 6 hours a day using social media. 8 and 12 years old. No wonder why they're hungry. While those ages, 13 to 18, spend almost 9 hours a day. About a third of all parents surveyed
You mean when they're awake?
Yeah, when they're awake.
The whole time they're awake.
Let me tell you, there's reports now of this is from the insurance companies, that the phones are getting broken because they're falling asleep with the phones on them. You know, while they're texting or messaging or Facebooking, and they roll over on their phones and they crack their phone screens and everything.
Well, you gotta love the videos of the people walking and texting, you know, run right into traffic or a pole or, you know.
Videos? How about in real life? When I'm at the mall, the kid runs right into my sternum with his phone. With his
You just knock him over and keep going. He'll learn.
Yeah, and then he doesn't even say sorry. He goes, oops.
That's why you knock him over.
That's why you knock the phone out there.
Yeah.
8 to 12 years old. I wouldn't even imagine having a phone at that age.
Unbelievable.
You should try the crazy looks like I get.
Yeah?
Because I bump into the scary monster.
Oh, because...
Which is even better.
Oh, no. What, people's reactions to you, Torch, when they just all of a sudden meet you. What's the weirdest case scenario that you've dealt with?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. The weirdest case was probably, I don't know if JR told it when he was here, but we were in D.C. and a guy actually asked us if we were conjoined twins and how long we had been separated. And where I was like, really? One guy asked him if he was SEAL. This little kid, he was like 12, asked him, JR, if he was SEAL and can he get his autograph.
I could see him like SEAL.
It was dark outside. It was dark outside,
That's
all right.
Well, if that was the case, no one would have been seen.
But it all boils down to is just come up and ask me. Like, I understand double takes, triple takes, but the gawking or like the obnoxious staring, like I'm gonna stand behind somebody and peek over their shoulder and like just come up and ask me what happened.
Yeah.
And the same thing with kids, like, you know, kids are curious creatures, if you will,
Right.
and I'll try to explain to them what happened at an age appropriate level.
Yeah.
And their parents would come and drag the kid away. And I'm like, what'd you just teach that kid? I'm trying to explain to them.
Right.
But automatically I'm stereotyped as a pedophile or, you know,
Oh my
somehow,
God.
you know, like.
Really?
Yeah, and there was one, I wish I got the guy's name, but there was one time at Walmart, you know, we're walking through, his kid was like 8 or 9. And I was walking down the aisle and he was like, oh geez, Dad, you see that guy? And I just kept walking.
Yeah.
You know, it's whatever. And a couple hours later, the guy was like, excuse me, sir, my son has something to say. He's like, I apologize, sir, you know, thank you for your service. Like, thank you for being a father.
Right.
I mean, like, how many people actually have taken the time to explain to their kid exactly what's going on? And they just think that because I did this to myself somehow, some
Right.
way, you know, and they just don't want to approach it, you know. For some reason, as much as like you were talking about the beehive trying to attack people,
Yes.
as long as they're behind closed doors or on the internet, people can't see, you know, everybody's tough. But
Everyone's
to
a
actually
tough
go up and ask somebody what happened to them, you know, and obviously after going through this, it made me have to do a lot of hindsight and soul searching. Did I used to do that to people, you know? And I don't think I ever did, but at the same time, there's a certain point where I'd be like, hey, bro, like, you don't mind, like, what happened? Like,
Yeah.
just come up and be point blank. Don't even dance around it.
Well, if a kid 8 to 12 comes up to you, just tell them to Google your story. They'll find it right there.
I do scare children in Walmart though. I do it intentionally. You know, like when they're the little creepy ones that are staring all the time, and you just give them like when their moms aren't looking, and they'll just go back.
Oh my God, Mark!
I know.
That's
Paige
crazy.
and my
Yeah,
mom is so mad at me, but I love.
I do that.
Well, why? Why do you
Mind your
creep out
business.
kids?
Why? Because they making faces back at me. So hey,
What's
you
up?
know?
What's up,
I
kid?
was a kid at one time.
Okay. Did you make faces at other people?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So that they're doing it now too. It's okay,
And
babe.
so I do it right back at them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially the little bad kids that are running around and you see them like 3 times and they still don't have a parent with them. Like step on my toe.
What's up, Chief?
Me and my wife was at a restaurant last week, and I'm not gonna give the name of it. But anyway, there was a young girl and her mother, and the young girl had mentioned her bitter lips, saying, "Wow, they are big." So I stopped and said,
about your mother's boob? Oh, your mother's
so
boob.
I
Your
stopped and
wife's
said,
boobs?
"Yes, and they're real too." And that got quiet real
That's
quick.
right.
You know?
And then the other kid next to him goes, "Yeah, real expensive." But yeah, going back to the reports, the other study had found that multitasking can hinder the ability to form memories, and the lack of human interaction can also make it harder to develop empathy. So that's another issue with these kids with the social media and the phones and the faces. They are no longer like what Torch was just saying. They don't know how to confront in person. They do not know how to interact in person.
They don't know how to be social.
Right, right. Because everything is behind. They have the security blanket known as the Internet of Wi-Fi.
You can say what you want to online, but once you get in that person's face, they can't say half the things that they say online.
So you know what's going to happen? Okay, the people who aren't afraid of confrontation, okay, who are normally your alpha males, your alpha females, okay, sometimes most likely jerks, all right, they're going to be taking over the world.
When it's going that way already. I was sitting at Hops having a beer earlier, and my friend,
Oh my God, they're nice though. It's like what time were you having this beer? Like 10
like
a.m.?
a lunch. It was like a lunch beer.
Oh, a lunch beer.
All right. So anyway, I'm sitting there next to my friend, and Snapchat's pretty popular. So she takes a Snapchat, and she starts going through the people that she wants to send the snap to. And I'm like, you realize I'm right here, and I saw you take the picture. You don't have to send it to me. Like it's getting like that where you're actually out having a meal with somebody and they're too busy snapping away.
Well, that's the worst. The phones, there should be, if I owned a restaurant, okay, one day maybe I will, that'd be great, absolutely, okay, a lot of big bagels, I don't know. But I would have a policy in that restaurant, okay? No phones. No phones at the table. All right, keep it in your pocket, all right? I understand, emergencies. Listen, hey, I have such a great product. It's okay. You don't have to eat here. All right. I would have that much confidence in my product. I don't know what I would sell, but man, I would love that, and I think there'd be a great draw for that. I think that would create attention. People are like, oh look, that's the no phone.
Not even that. I mean, you could put a bowl in the middle of the table and make it where everybody has to put their phone in the bowl.
Oh, we used to play that
game. The first one that touches it.
Oh yeah, I like that game.
You know what I mean?
That first one to touch the bowl pays the bill.
Because that way you're not checking phones at the door. Give me your phone.
The worst is the date stuff. Now I know, Mark, you've been heavily. How long have you been with Paige now?
Better get it right.
Over 2 years now. So I was going to ask when you're going to ask her to marry you, but I won't. But dates, okay? Here it is. You go on these dates, and they're on the phones. Where is the intimacy with that? It's actually kind of rude and disrespectful. Am I not good enough attention to talk to?
If they're texting, probably not.
No.
So
that's
just make the rule. You leave your phone in the car if you're going on a date.
That's when I take that bowl that's in the middle of the table and I just throw it at them. Right.
I just think it goes back to the parenting thing still yet. At the same time, you keep your kids engaged and keep them occupied. Obviously, there's a time and a place for all that stuff, but you keep them engaged, keep them occupied, let them have the time to do that stuff. But at the same time, like, they have to learn people skills at some point. I know, maybe not, where all the technology has taken us, but all it takes is one time to knock a satellite out of the sky, per se, or whatever they call it.
Right.
People would lose their mind.
That's what I'm saying. How many people could grow their own food if we ever had to go back to some crazy thing like that? And I'm just meaning that in a rhetorical way.
Food,
like how
not herbs, babe.
Herbs are food too.
Okay.
I can grow.
But that's what I mean in the big picture is too many people want to be friends of their kids instead of parents to their kids, and there's there's a happy medium there, but at the same time,
Well, I don't blame that at times too, because now it's like almost illegal to discipline your child. All right, I mean, so is it just the kid's fault, or is it the system that we have created where you get punished for punishing your child?
Get a bar of soap.
All right, I mean, here it is, spanking your children, and you can be brought up on charges. All right, taking away their privileges, not their rights. Okay, now you're deemed as a bad parent.
Oh yeah, for taking your daughter's cell phone. Remember that story?
Yeah.
Come on.
All right.
I'm afraid of two things in this world. One is flying. The other is my mama's backhand.
Right.
And to this day, and
in that order.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
But at the same time, why I didn't act up in public? Because I acted up in public, I felt pain. And I was like, it wasn't like I didn't get beat. I'm not saying there's always the line. People have crossed the line by all means, Oh, it's not making enough whistling sound from the whipping willow tree, with the switch. But I knew if I acted up in public, I felt pain. And guess what? I didn't act up in public because the pain, not wait till we get to the car, wait till we get home. Because then by that point, you done forgot why you're getting in trouble anyway. I remember just driving on the road, she just hit me. Torch, I know you did something.
But Torch, we live in a society now where it is, pain is almost not allowed anymore.
No.
It's the minority. What happened if 51% of America thinks it's okay? Not because 10 people in all of America think it's not okay, then it means it's not okay. If 51% of America thinks it's fine, it's fine.
Those
that's what I'm saying. That's
that
what we
minority group. I mean, kudos to them for having the great PR group for influencing an entire nation. I mean, it's amazing to me.
I'll never forget, sitting in church and you do something and then boom, you get that thump on the back of the head.
Yeah.
And headache for the rest of the
I still know people that spank their kids.
Oh, it's still out there.
Now, spanking other people's kids, that I don't go for. You know what I mean?
Relatives. You know what I'm saying?
Oh well, no, that's a little different. I got a spanking from my Aunt Ruthie one time.
That's why you scare them in Walmart, because you can't do it.
She broke that wooden paddle over me. It was like this, ha ha ha.
And then that's why you scare them in Walmart, because you can't touch them. But you can scare them.
Mm-hmm. Not for much longer, bro.
No.
Not for much longer.
Soon
you'll get brought up on charges for harassing a child.
Wow.
Because that's the society direction that we're going in.
And then I'm going to sue them for harassing me?
No, but you can't sue them.
Yes, I can. Counter-sue.
You can sue their parents.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm gonna start this right now. Everything that refers to the word burn or fire, I'm gonna try to get that banned from all of society's languages.
Because it makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Right. Because it makes you feel pain. Right.
Or if somebody mentions Corky or anything like that to me.
Oh, Corky.
Or start singing "Life Goes On." I mean, the things that people do to me.
Oh, blah dee, oh, blah da, life goes on, rah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you look like Corky.
No, I'm not saying that. But once again, people's perceptions and how acute they are with their thinking. They're just the things they come up. The stories I have are what people ask me.
Right.
Of how this, I was on Snapped.
You gotta write a book.
Oh. No comment.
Josh,
no comment.
George, you gotta write a book. I would buy that book. The things that have been said to me. Right. We'll work on this. All right, let's get ready for a break here. It's after the hour. But before we do, I got a couple of quick ones, and then we'll go into a local story. This day in history. You guys want to hear some facts on what happened on this day in history? 1915, Babe Ruth hit his first Major League home run. The Babe. The guy used to be able to party, huh?
Yeah,
he loved this powder.
Standing on the pitcher's mound with a cigar in his mouth.
Right. And then it reached the point where he would get a walk, and then some automatic midget runner, little person runner went to first base for him, right? Yeah, but why was it a little person?
It was a gag at the time, probably.
Oh, yeah. The biggest guy around and the smallest guy around. 1937. The Hindenburg crashed and burned.
I thought it blew up.
Oh,
there we go again.
Right?
You're already starting it.
Oh, sorry, Josh.
You're already starting it.
Oh, my God. Joe. That day never happened. Now we have to take that out of history.
Thank you, exactly.
1941, Bob Hope did his first USO show in California's Marchfield. 1954, Roger Bannister became the first person to break the 4-minute mile. Man, that's pretty impressive.
That was fast.
That is pretty fast, 4-minute mile.
It's still pretty fast.
Yeah.
It was.
And that was in 1954. Wow. Ernesto, what's your best mile time?
My best 2-mile time, I know. I don't know my 11:48.
Nice, very good, very good.
That was at my prime, though.
Yeah, mine was 10:54 2 miles. I don't know 1 mile.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
My 1 mile time, my best ever, 5:48, baby. That's right. Ooh, yeah.
I made a 7-minute mile.
Oh yeah, Mark's was
back in the day.
Comes in, lights up a cigarette. How about those guys after the PT test? Okay.
Oh, I was that guy.
Right after they got done with the mile, the push-ups, and everything, they just light up that cigarette.
You're supposed to smoke before the run to open up your lungs.
That is such nonsense.
It's what they used to say. Obviously, that
you know
was
who
just
said that? Marlboro. Marlboro said, "Here, this will help you."
Yeah, there's always that guy that's still actually smoking to help him get through the run.
That's right. Too. It's opening my lungs. Capillaries.
It's been 3 minutes.
In 1957, Senator John F. Kennedy was awarded the Pulitzer Prize for his book Profiles in Courage. He later became president, as we know. And then, he was no longer president.
Have you guys seen that show?
No, Ernesto keeps telling me to watch this.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What is it called?
10/22 or 11/22/63.
Right, November. That's the day he got shot.
Right. Fantastic.
I think LBJ was involved. Where's the tinfoil hat? There's that tinfoil hat. I gotta put that on. 1957, the last episode of I Love Lucy aired on CBS.
Lucy.
Lucy. How come every time we bring that show up, we don't do an impression of Lucille Ball, but Ricky Ricardo? There we go. Thank you.
It's Ricky, ain't it? Ricky. Something like that.
I like the old neighbors.
She was hot.
Fred Nettle.
I liked her. Oh, yeah, they were great.
Fred Nettle.
My favorite was the grape, where they were smashing grapes to make wine.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
The Chocolate Factory episode.
That was good too.
Ryan, I mean, you're a young guy. Do you know anything that we're talking about right now with the I Love Lucy?
I know they had, when they got in bed, they'd have one leg out when they would lay in bed together, right? And they were on separate beds.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that right?
Mhm.
Oh, look at that. Nice job, Ryan.
Little,
Who told you that? A Snapple fact? What is that?
I
It's in a bathroom being
It was,
reading about or something.
It was a mass communication class I took.
Oh, yeah.
They did use that as one of the examples about.
Yeah. Mike Dunn. You remember that? Good old Austin Pay.
In 1965, Rolling Stone, Keith Richards composed the opening guitar riff of I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Not bad. 1980, Johnny Carson signed the new 3-year deal, cutting his Tonight Show from 90 minutes to 1 hour. And all the other hosts thanked him for it afterwards. 1986, Joan Rivers announced that she was leaving the Tonight Show as a permanent guest host for her own late night show on Fox, which burned that bridge. Johnny
Yeah.
Carson hated the fact he looked at her as a traitor, and she was banned from ever doing it, and it flopped. I mean,
Oh yeah, did very very poorly.
and here's the thing too. Have you noticed late night television? Female hosts just don't work. Why is
There's
that?
a new one. There's a new one now.
Who?
Chelsea Handler.
Yeah.
Nah, that's different. That's not like
No, it's no. They're doing a weekly late night talk show on Netflix now.
on Netflix,
Yeah.
right? I'm talking about network TV with that style, that formula.
It is that sound.
No, they won't get the numbers that the networks get.
I'll tell you what, I know a lot of people that won't pay for cable. They'll pay the $8 a month for Netflix.
Right? Oh yeah.
So,
I don't have
that's-
cable.
Yeah.
Oh, Ping's out there? All right, let me speed this up. 1994, Paula Jones filed her sexual harassment suit against President Bill Clinton. Let me tell you, he's got the worst taste in women. Okay? This Paula Jones, ever see the pictures of her? I mean, first of all, she looks like a linebacker. All right? No offense to linebackers out there. But man, and then like Monica Lewinsky, and then who was the other one? Who was the other in questions with his slick Willie? I forget.
Yeah, too many.
Something Zahn? I don't remember. But yeah, Paula Jones. 2004, the final episode of the TV series Friends aired.
Not a good show.
I wasn't a big
What?
fan. I wasn't a
Not a
big
good
fan.
show.
I
Might
was
have
a
been the
Seinfeld
greatest day
guy.
of my life.
Yeah. Torch celebrated that day. 2013, 3 women who had been missing for 10 years were rescued from a Cleveland home on this day in 2013. They were being tortured and held hostage.
That's been 3 years already.
Isn't that amazing?
I remember that.
That was breaking news.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right. Right, give us a local story as we go to break.
We got 5 from Tennessee and Kentucky have prison sentences have been commuted. 4 people from Tennessee and 1 person from Kentucky are among the 58 prisoners included in the latest round of commutations by President Barack Obama.
President Obama. What was that? Well, that was a reverend, right? That a president. That sound clip. Obama. Oh, I'm sorry. Please continue.
All 5 whose sentences were commuted Thursday were convicted of dealing cocaine or methamphetamine and sentenced to serve from 19 years to life in prison. Their sentences are scheduled to expire on September 2nd. John Herbert Talley of Chattanooga had been sentenced to life in prison and 10 years probation in December 1995 for possessing cocaine base with the intent to distribute.
Damn, how you gonna get life and 10 years probation?
And now they're getting off in September.
The others include Ephraim Rohaman Douglas of Knoxville, Travis Lowe of Harriman,
It's all right. Just go with it.
Cynthia Denise Parra of Memphis, and Golden Sultan of Henderson, Kentucky.
Now, of course, Memphis is mentioned in there. It's got to be a Memphis in there if you're doing a drug story.
Obama commuted the drug-related sentences of 6 other people from Kentucky and Tennessee in March. This segment of the show was brought to you by O'Connor's Irish Pub off Exit 1. Thursdays and late nights with Ernesto.
Oh, that's me.
Tonight is live 90s music with the Uncle Jesse Band, and Saturday is
Uncle Jesse Band. Why do you think it's called 90s music with Uncle Jesse Band?
Full House.
Yes. Uncle Jesse Kostopoulos.
Spelled that wrong in trivia last night.
Oh, yeah.
And Saturdays is Wicked Good Spring Music Fest, the second.
Yes. I'm excited about this. Daphne and the Mystery Machines, all right? You got Dusty Mayhan out there. Back Road Brigade is going to be playing afterwards inside. It's going to be a good time.
Yep.
It's going to be good weather, too, huh? Yeah. Plus, Events Absolutely will be out there.
That's right.
That's right. DJ Ernesto on the mix. MC Joe Padula on the mic. Forget about it. Oh, I'm sorry. Please continue.
They will have outdoor beach volleyball.
Oh, yes.
Cornhole. And more.
Yes, much more.
For details, visit o'connorsfun.com.
There you go, o'connorsfun.com. All right, we got to take a break here, but when we get back, we got one more local story, then we got a couple headlining and entertainment news, and Ping Rose will be joining us in studio as well.
And he brought his dreadlocks.
He's got his dreads? All right, good deal. I heard a rumor he was going to have his dreads. But he's so good. We even got a text message from Deborah from Wiz Advertising. Mm-hmm. She's a big fan. They actually, he can party too. Ping can party. After the last time he was on the show, December 22nd, 2015, we went for drinks afterwards. Yeah, it lasted all of us. He did it. We'll see if he can do it again today.
And he's like,
we'll find out.
Like a, what, 20 pounds?
Ping, you're going down in the drinking game tonight, bro. Ping, you're not winning tonight. I'm sorry. You may have won round 1, my friend. But ever watch Rocky 2? That's right, Sylvester wins in Rocky 2. Good to see you, brother. All right, we're going to go to break here, but when we get back, yes, talk radio means live music. Here on the Joe Padula Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
We'll do some traffic.
Oh, and traffic report with Mark Owens.
Give me a news story.
Okay, good.
Got 4.5 minute break, so hydrate.
Yeah, I want to do some.
Yeah, please.
Hey, it's Byron Wolf at F.U.E.L Power Sports.
Yeah.
Looking to own your piece of the road in 2016? We're giving you 3 ways to ride.
It's not bad, don't get me wrong, it's just hard to do.
Layaway plans from now until December 23rd.
Yeah, it's hard with that, Scott.
No credit check.
It's harder with that than
no
news,
interest. We also have bank financing and a Harley Davidson
She is
leasing program for
pretty
everyone.
damn
Even those
Well, that's
with
why Joe Brooks would have been
Stop by and see our
perfect.
selection of pre-owned cruisers and sport bikes at 2135 Logan Drive or online at FUEL.com. F.U.E.L Power Sports. See you on the highway.
Time now for a traffic update here on WJZM Radio, brought to you by the Augustine Insurance Group. Traffic moving along smoothly in the area. We do have one accident reported that's going to be on Madison Street, and there are injuries, so expect crews to be on the scene. Otherwise, be on the lookout for your usual afternoon slow spots, including Wilma Rudolph and New Providence Boulevard, Fort Campbell traffic on 41A and the intersection of Madison Street and MLK Boulevard. All usually slow this time of day. Slow down, stay alert, and have a safe ride home on this Friday afternoon. As always, this traffic update brought to you by the Augustine Insurance Group, Clarksville's insurance experts since 1972.
The professionals at Made in the Shade Blinds and More offer window treatments from Draper, Hunter Douglas, Horizons, and more. Free in-home or business consultation, prices that beat the big box stores, and they'll match or beat anyone. Made in the Shade Blinds and More offers top-quality blinds, shuttered shades, and draperies custom designed for your home, business, and budget. Finally, Clarksville has affordable window treatment options that are practical and fashionable. Call 931-378-5157 and visit online at ClarksvilleBlinds.com.
Love Blood Ink Tattoo is a veteran-owned and operated shop located right outside Fort Campbell Army Base in Clarksville, Tennessee. Since 2012, LBI has hit the area hard and has proven itself to be the industry leader for today's body art and custom tattoos. LBI proudly supports a tattooed military and complies with all military regulations. Check them out in person at 2019 Fort Campbell Boulevard and online at lovebloodink.com. Love Blood Ink.
What's up, Clarksville? This is Randy here from the Gilroy. Hey, how you doing? This is Joe Buell of the Joe Buell Show. Live from the Gilroy. Welcome to Fat Bottom Trivia. It's up to date, relevant, and it's the city's most popular trivia show. With cash and prizes for the top rated team with popular music, 2-for-1 specials on all Fat Bottom brews, with food available all night. This is the spot to be every Thursday starting at 8 p.m. And not for nothing, everyone's a play and anyone can win. Pick it up, Fat Bottom Trivia. Reserve a table today by tweeting at the Gilroy Clark.
Brother Doc here, and I've got the best beef jerky unsurpassed by anyone. Brother Doc's beef jerky not only offers the traditional flavors, but also the ones that can't be found anywhere else.
Hey, come join us. You don't need the instrument or nothing. Just, news, stuff like that. Your opinions are valued.
Brother Doc's is by
leave this close at the door.
We carry all of the popcorn factory flavors and the formula that will perfect your outdoor grill.
Chief, let me get my cup. I left my cup out there.
Sit down, I'll get it for you.
Chief!
And you're a believer.
That's why I paid the big bucks.
Yeah, Chief, speaking of which, how about we get you a free appetizer today after the show? After the show, why don't you join us? Just for a quick one. Yeah. Join us for a quickie after the show.
My wife says, too long. Damn.
Bring her. Invite her up.
I don't know if I can make it tonight. I got shows after this.
Oh, that's right. I saw. All right, you forfeit. All right. Oh, I beat you like everything. I know. Practice. Yes, functioning alcoholism. Well, you're at Hops Road at 10 a.m. having a beer.
It wasn't 10 a.m.
They don't open till 11:01.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Fitness Academy. Forever Jam. Forever you.
Truth, smoking works through combustion, which in turn contains toxic byproducts. Truth, they're over.
Man, Ping, you got like, you got,
is the future.
your penmanship is like, Declaration of Independence, you know what I mean? It's very nice.
I can't write it in regular. I have to write it in cursive.
Oh, hometown Memphis. Sorry about the comment I made earlier.
I don't remember what it was.
All right, good.
What happened? I was
Yeah, there was drug-related stories in Tennessee, and of course Memphis was mentioned.
Well, I mean, see, I moved from there though.
Right. Yo, 456 pick up sticks and welcome back to the show. Joe Padilla Show, WJZM 1400 AM. Talk radio meets live music. Long brown hair. That's right. Joining us in studio once again. This is the last time I was on the show. It was December 22nd, 2015. Right around the holiday season. We played a song that man, this guy's talented. This guy's gifted. He's got a, I don't know, what do I describe it? Maybe a soul rock sound. Very good with the lyrics and the songwriting and the presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ping Rose. Ping.
Hello.
Good to have you back.
Great to be back.
How you making out, all right?
Yeah, I'm doing really good.
The dreads. I mean, we got to get this out of the way from the start.
All right.
The ladies love it, right?
Of course.
Of course. Like, did they just come up and start, like, petting you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I have to, like, have her behind me sometimes to chill.
That's right. That's right. Here, pull that mic close to you. You got a great voice. There it is. Beautiful. Thing. I mean, you got to event tonight, a gig.
Yeah. Bourbon Street Blues and Boogie Bar, 10 to 2, playing guitar for a guy named Corey Mack at the Corey Mack Show.
Nice job. Nice job.
I know another guest that works there.
Oh, really?
Kenzie.
Oh, Kenzie Lewis?
Kenzie, huh?
Nice venue, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Good
yeah.
place?
Yeah.
Which is great, because I love these venues that allow original live music to be played and presented. As you know, I mean, the independent artist, it's a beautiful thing for them to be enabled to show off their craft. Only creates a better music scene. I truly believe that. If every song was a cover, it'd be kind of boring. Don't get me wrong, we like our covers too. But man, I love our independent artists and our live musicians out there. But yeah, let's get into a couple stories real quick. All right, yeah, let's do headlining news. Normally Sky would be like, Sky, headlining news. And she'd go,
You go, huh? What?
Well, Joe, refugees.
well, Joe, refugees, marijuana, and what's the other one she's really passionate about?
Moon landing.
Yeah, NASA.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't do it.
Yeah, that's right.
California.
Yeah. Oh, when it comes to refugees, like all of a sudden you see this vein on her temple just start pulsing.
Ooh.
Yeah. Talk about marijuana, the legalization of it, and she gets. No, remember back in the day, the micro machines. Okay, they had a commercial. They had a guy that
The guy
talked
that
really
talked super
fast.
fast, yeah.
Right. Micro machines. That is Sky when. And then yes, anything that may be a conspiracy theory. She is.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Any conspiracy theories from you, Ping?
Yeah, we don't even want to get started with that.
Just one topic. Just one. What's one that you truly believe is not actually what it's being reported as? And we don't judge here. I might even agree with you.
I don't think Prince had any Percocets.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you what. That leads to our first story here.
But he was found in his blood system.
Yeah, I don't think so. He's been cremated. They just found that like the other day.
That is kind of weird that he was kind of cremated like right away.
Yeah.
All right.
So what blood system? Which one?
Well, it's kind of odd. I mean, even the medical examiner's already come out and said, look, we haven't released any details to anybody, so these reports are either false or, they're slander, there's something going on. And even when they do release the findings, they may be sealed because there's a criminal investigation going on.
I think maybe Prince just was hanging out around a guy who thought about some Percocets one time, and so it just became a big story.
The doctor that came down to actually get him had a medication on him that is prescribed to people coming off of narcotics or being used to maintain withdrawals and such.
Well, word has it that the investigators in Minnesota are zeroing in on the doctors that may have over-prescribed medications to Prince.
We've seen that before, haven't we?
All right, right. And somebody smells small children and a little chimpanzee as a
Jesus juice.
which is all alleged, right? I mean, he never got charged for the kids. Sure. But there were reports yesterday that Percocet was found in Prince's system. Okay, now, however, officials later said that the toxicology tests aren't back yet, as Mark was saying, so they still don't know. But meanwhile, the League of Justice, the son of that doctor who was reportedly going to try and help Prince could now be in trouble. Andrew Kornfeld. Andrew Kornfeld had a synthetic opiate with him, which is often used to wean people off of drugs. The problem is that he's not licensed. He's not a licensed physician. Now, Minnesota has a law that protects people from being prosecuted if they call 911 trying to help someone. However, that law doesn't apply to those expecting to receive compensation. And it's presumed that he and his father were going to get paid for their services. So how do you prove that presumption? Text message?
Well, based on the fact that probably any time they ever dealt with Prince before, they were compensated for it. And you got to think that this wouldn't be the first time that, they would
if that's
doing
true,
pro bono.
Speaking of pro bono, Donald Trump wrote the internet yesterday.
Oh my God, the picture.
With the Cinco de Mayo greeting.
I was telling my friend about that.
That's crazy.
He didn't see it.
Trump attempted to reach out to Hispanic voters by tweeting a photo of himself eating a taco bowl at his desk with the caption, oh my God, happy hashtag Cinco de Mayo. The best taco bowls are made in Trump Tower Grill. I love Hispanics.
When they clean my windows,
Yeah, the
my
Donald.
grass.
And believe you me, I like Donald. I think he's he brings that non-establishment approach to the race. Of course, there is a zoo, as we know, that goes on with the 2016 election. But I do believe he is going to pick. I don't know.
That just showed his ignorance too.
Yeah, this is poor taste on Donald's part.
Yeah.
All right, for
Don't say Hispanics
This is
either. It's a
finally-
Mexican holiday, not a Hispanic holiday. A Mexican holiday.
See,
We win.
and Pueblo. And what was it? Was it 1847? I think so.
Ish.
Who's gonna be Hillary's running mate? Ping, what do you think?
Sanders.
Any idea?
No, I don't really.
Not following the
care
politics.
for- I mean, no. It's not that I don't follow them. It's
Right.
just that
Who's she gonna pick?
It's like, to me, I don't know who she's gonna pick because picking between her and either one of any of them, Sanders, I don't. It's like going to McDonald's.
right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like going to McDonald's and being like, I want to get something good.
I like that.
George, what do you say? Who's Trump gonna pick as his running mate?
Trump?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, what's her name? Haley in South Carolina. I think he's going to pick a female. I think he's going to try to get that. And I think Hillary's going to pick Bill.
Bill quit.
Because, you can only be elected twice.
Right.
But as vice president, he can serve up to 10 years. So technically, that'd be both Clintons on the ticket. And she already ran the White House, technically, for 8 years in the 90s anyway. So
Bill ain't working with her.
And then afterwards we'll have a victory cigar, baby. That's right.
We'll have this new dress up in the Smithsonian.
There were no big winners in the Powerball drawing on Wednesday night, as the jackpot has now grown to at least $415 million and counting. That puts it in the top 10 highest jackpots in U.S. history. Remember the most recent one, the $1 billion one? A couple out of Tennessee.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll keep it in Tennessee this time,
Yeah. The next drawing is tomorrow night, but your odds of winning are 1 in 292 million.
Those are good odds.
Yes.
So I'm just saying there's a chance.
To put that in perspective there, Ernesto, it's about the same as flipping a coin 28 times and getting heads every time. I like those odds better, even though it's the same odds. Bae, do you do lottery at all? Do you play lottery?
Every now and then.
Every now and then? Like the scratch-offs or like the...
Both.
Yeah. You have any luck with the scratch-offs?
No.
Yeah, Ernesto, you're...
500.
500.
Once upon a time.
Not bad. Ping? Nah, musicians don't do scratch-offs, right? Yeah. That's not accepted in the music industry.
I don't know if it's the music industry thing. I never seen nobody win.
That's right. That's right. Me neither.
Oh, it's genius. I'll buy a ticket. Literally, if I scratch it off, loser. If I buy the ticket, take it home, give it to Paige, winner.
Winner.
Every time.
There you go.
Time.
See,
Obviously not working out too well, but
those odds work out for me too.
The U.S. Food and Drug Administration will now regulate electronic cigarettes, much like tobacco cigarettes. Now, the new law also bans the sale of electronic cigarettes to people younger than 18. Now, premium hand-rolled cigars, as well as a hookah or pipe tobacco, are also included under the new law. Now, meanwhile, the state of California has passed a similar law that bans the sale of tobacco products and electronic cigarettes to anyone under the age of 21. Again, I like this 21. Me too. I like this. Ping, I got this theory. 21 across the board. Can't drink at 21. Can't vote till you're 21. Can't serve the military till you're 21. Can't smoke till you're 21. How do you feel about that?
I'm all for that.
Right? Isn't that not bad, right?
Well, it's a better across the board thing. I'm more for the across the board part than I am the age, only because I see how well it does in other countries if you just, tell your kids what stuff is.
Right.
And they don't act stupid when they get a hold of it.
And
Because,
I'm even
else.
thinking about adding driving till 21. Okay? Yeah.
I don't mind that either, because let's say we go to any country, any random country in Europe, their drinking age isn't 21. Their drinking age is
16.
16
Yeah.
for beer,
I mean-
16 for beer, 18 for hard liquor.
Yes.
a lot of times children over there, it's in their culture. They grow up drinking wine with dinner. So
And they don't
when
get wasted.
Right. When they, alcohol is part of their culture. So when you don't, here in America, you turn 21 and it's woo, party. Going to all
And
the
it's
bars.
blackout
That's
drunk,
the
from then on
problem.
out.
Is that
$12 margarita pitchers.
It's restricted, so people treat it like it's a.
Don't believe the hype. I lived in Europe for 6 years.
Yes.
Those kids get pretty hairy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying underage drinking doesn't exist.
But I think
I'm
we make
saying
everything
even
taboo.
even the people that do drink underage, the day they turn 21, where are they at?
Yeah.
The bar.
Church. Some are at church.
Yeah, they're at church.
Fighting for my country.
Right.
That's right. Some are fighting for their country, Mark. That's right. All right. Well, let's see. It looks like there's a little fuss over the North Carolina so-called bathroom bill. Okay, this was trending. All the entertainers and events, and NCAA was actually getting involved too, saying we're not going to have our events over there. Well, yeah, the bathroom bill in North Carolina could be coming to an end. The Department of Justice told North Carolina's governor yesterday that the law limiting restroom access for transgender people violates the U.S. Civil Rights Act. So Governor Pat McCrory was given until Monday to address the issue. Whoa. Whoa. Here it is. We couldn't go. Not just 2 days without reporting on a story of someone protesting or not performing over there. Pearl Jam. Who were some of the most recent ones too? I gotta pay more attention.
A bunch of movies.
No, companies were refusing to expand there. Like
Right.
VW, I think, was one of them.
Google.
And, Google maybe.
Right,
was,
Google. NCAA refused to have any tournaments held there, right, Mark? That's your forte.
That's heavy.
Nothing with the NCAA surprises me.
Yeah.
So we'll find out next week if they're going to rescind the bill there. We'll find out. Also, do you need a doctor's note to get out of doing something? Well, there's now a website called bestfakedoctorsnotes.net. That's right. It offers phony excuses for all types of doctors and dentists that are guaranteed to get you out of work or school commitments. This is exactly what this nation needs. The service includes callback numbers that will play a preloaded MP3 message to anyone who tries to verify the authenticity of the notes. Dude.
Well, they better have a bunch of them because you can't just have like 2 or 3 and then.
People are still going to screw themselves over, though.
Yeah.
Because then they're going to be like, oh, here's my note. And then they're going to go out, like, rafting or drinking.
Rafting, right.
And
they're going to upload it to social media.
Yeah. They're going to post it on Facebook.
That's it.
Check this out.
That's right. Check me out. Like me. Subscribe to me.
You know,
Follow me.
people are probably going to post their fake doctor's notes.
That's
on
what I'm
Facebook.
saying.
Yeah. Look what I just did. Right. That's pretty good. All right. Word has it that that investigators in Minnesota are zeroing in on doctors. All right. We already talked about the Prince one. I'm sorry. But yes, the world's tallest dive roller coaster opens tomorrow in Ohio Cedar Point. It's called the F.U.E.L. In Danish folklore, that's a supernatural raven that eats dead bodies.
Isn't he a zombie?
Now at the top, riders pause for about 4 seconds, facing straight down before plunging down a 90-degree, 214-foot dive. The coaster has a top speed of 75 miles per hour, which also makes it the world's fastest roller coaster as well.
No, I have a heart attack on
Wait.
Ping, would you go on this ride?
Yeah, because that's not the world's fastest.
No.
No, not 75.
Yeah, according to this report.
I went on the Mr. Freeze when I was like 9, and that was like 77.1.
Mr. Freeze?
Oh no, that you're talking about the magnetic impulse ones, right? Where it shoots you out of the gate.
Is that what? I mean, I don't know. I just know
That's
roller
a different
coasters.
type of roller coaster.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I think their wording is where they go on this one. Coaster.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But, Bay, would you go on this ride?
Yep.
Yeah, you're a roller coaster guy, huh?
Yeah, I like going fast.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I wanted to be a jet pilot when I was younger.
Stop it.
Yeah, they.
Why are we just finding this out now?
I can see him with the aviators. I mean, he looked nice.
That's
first
how
of
we
all,
got the
Bay,
global tech.
Top Gun was your movie?
Those flight pilots are like 4'10". You know what I mean? You're like 6'3", bro. You were not allowed to be a jet fighter pilot.
I noticed that.
Yeah, you noticed that. He'd be in that cockpit. His head is touching that clear window in the top.
They put a little bubble, like, you know, on the Jetsons or whatever.
Yeah. Ernesto, you got a study?
So yeah, the fastest roller coaster, according to like the world's fastest, maybe not North America, is 149 miles per hour. It's the Formula Rossa Ferrari amusement park.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
That sounds like Bay.
Sounds like time travel.
Yeah. Imagine vomiting on that. Like it doesn't even have time to go out of your mouth. It goes right back in. It's like regurgitation.
So you'd be good.
Oh,
Imagine trying to pee on that ride.
Oh, you would.
April 15th. JetBlue offered a Fly Babies promotion. This was on a flight from New York City to Long Beach, California. This was a little test that they were doing. Maybe they were going to continue this Fly Babies. And it awarded a 25% discount on future airfare every time a baby on board cried. There were 5 babies on that flight, and sure enough, 4 were crying. And yes, everyone on the flight got a free round trip their next time. They are no longer trying out Fly Babies.
It worked
JetBlue,
too
good
well.
try. Good try, JetBlue.
It's a weird concept.
That is, like, who was the marketing guy? That guy got fired.
Oh yes.
That guy got fired. They're in a conference room like, I got a great idea. Here we go. We're going to do this flight Okay, everyone hates babies. If one cries, 25% off. All 4 of the 5 babies were crying. Bet that one. What they should do, they should punish the parents that have the baby crying, where they have to pay 25% more.
Yeah,
that's what they should do.
What if they found out about the promotion and like 4 of the 5 parents were like,
Yeah, pinch, right?
Everybody, feel free to drop a tip on your way out.
Yeah, that's right. There's spanking in there.
You know, $5 bill. You know, 90 people on the plane.
Like airplane.
KFC is finger licking good, right?
Mm-hmm. No.
Well, it is now in more than one way, so messed up. If you like KFC's chicken, but not the calories, they've developed a new line of edible nail polish.
Come on, man.
What?
Yeah, I saw this.
Nail polish.
And it tastes like fried chicken.
Come on, man, for real.
For real.
Wait, is it in one color?
You can get it in a crispy, you can get it in a original.
I didn't know they had different flavors. I'm the colors for real.
I tell you what, I do not know that yet, but we'll find out. The polish comes in both original recipe and hot and spicy.
That's just nasty.
Come on, bae. Hands are clean.
I don't know what your hands, man.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Someone has a itch, jock itch or something. Oh.
Here, taste this.
Here, taste this.
Why does everything have to taste like chicken?
Yeah.
Why can't we have like, pork or beef or something?
Muslim. You can't.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize.
But if you lick your fingers, okay, I mean the nail polish eventually comes off. But yes, and unfortunately they're testing it right now in Hong Kong, so it's not here in the States yet. I love how these corporations, KFC, McDonald's, they do all these experiments on like Hong Kong, Japan.
That's where the Black Bun Whopper came out.
Yes, they
the hot dog pizza.
They look at them as all like
The chicken pizza from KFC.
Yes.
Ugh.
All of anyone outside of America are guinea pigs. Are guinea pigs for us here in the States. And I'll tell you what, we're going to be doing some sampling right here in the studio in just a moment. Do you guys like frozen yogurt? Yeah.
What kind?
Well, guess what? They got Bada Bing cannoli flavored frozen yogurt now here in Clarksville. It's a Joe Padula cannoli flavored. And yes, Eddie from Berry Bear has brought some in. We're going to take a quick break here, but headlining news was brought to you by Daymar College in Clarksville. Daymar has been helping students achieve their educational and career goals in business, criminal justice, healthcare, technology, and design, plus health and wellness. For more information about your career, go visit daymarcollege.edu. Plus, don't forget, Daymar is teaming up with Journey's Eye this month. I love it. Call up Daymar College. Go visit them online. Give them a number. Give them a call. You can find out what you can get from Journey's Eye, which they have great decor for your home business and commercial use. All right, we got to take a quick break here, but when we get back, Ping, I'm excited to hear about what's been going on with you, all right, music-wise.
Thanks.
I mean, you've been blowing up, bro. You've been blowing up. Yeah, I know you're a humble guy. I know you're humble, but I've been watching, and it's glad, and I'm happy to see your successes on the rise.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. And what song you want to sing today?
It's gonna be called Hard to Find.
Hard to Find.
Yeah.
That's right. It's like when a guy gets out of a cold pool. Hard to find. All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick break here, but when we get back, yes, Berry Bear, Ping Rose, and Clarksville, your conversation. Absolutely. All right. Let's eat some of this frozen yogurt.
Do you want me to entertain you?
Yes.
When we get back, how are you gonna? I mean, she knocks all that out at once.
Yep. With the pauses in between. Yeah.
Are we still gonna get to this one?
Underage.
Cannoli, we're gonna go with all of these? Does she knock out every one of these or just? No. Is it a different lot in here?
No, that was true. At least 2 returns for real.
Thursday, May 5th. Located across from Governor Square Mall. Change.
Yeah, let's put it on the table.
The question is, do you let it happen or do you make it happen? At Daymar College, they believe you have the power to make the changes you want in your life. The question is, do you have the passion? They are here to help you gain the skills, knowledge, and tools you need to make those changes. To reignite your passion, class will start soon, so enroll now. Call 888-520-3415 or visit applydaymar.com today. Wednesday, karaoke. Thursday, ladies' night with Ernesto. Friday, live 90s music with Uncle Jesse Band. Saturday is the Wicked Good Spring Music Fest 2. Welcome to Journey's Eye Studio at Clarksville. Your one-of-a-kind vintage and modern furnishings are awaiting your arrival. Journey's Eye provides the special touches ideal for homeowners, businesses, realtors, and designers alike. The handcrafted Journey's Eye pieces are created in Clarksville with unique items collected from around the world at affordable prices. Meet and greet Jody and Steve at 131 Franklin Street in historic downtown Clarksville and visit online at journeyseyestudios.com. Our studios, enriching your home and business surroundings. Grant you a deal. The days of haggling, wheeling, and dealing just to get the best price for the car of your choice are now over thanks to Grant Gilkey, a certified Ford salesman at Penny Ryle Ford, Lincoln, in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Call or text 270-704-9850 and let Gilkey grant you a deal on any new or pre-owned vehicle. Pickup trucks, SUVs, sedans, sports cars, you name it, he's got a deal for you. Check out and let Grant you a deal on Facebook. Get to 55054 Killer Boulevard in Hopkinsville today and say Grant you a deal. Wicked Good Sandwiches, winner of 2015 Best of Clarksville Best Sandwich Shop, Reader's Choice Favorite Local Eatery, Reader's Choice Favorite Place for a Quick Lunch 2 years running. Cheeseburgers, grinders, wraps, cheesesteaks, mozzarella rolls, cases, beers, and more. Dine in and get it delivered to your home. Located at 605
Studying. What the hell are you doing? What are you studying? Don't touch my shit. Hold on, let me do my impression.
Hey guys, it's Devon from New Address.
Where's the suit?
What do you need a sheet for? After those road trips?
Traffic.
Those beach hangs? I'm the girl from Amazon.
What you doing, teaching now?
Okay, fine.
Sitting his ass when he don't go to the eat. Where's traffic?
I was looking for it. Just make sure
I'm doing my own impression.
Oh, you the new mark? You the new mark?
Yeah. Where's the sheet at real quick?
Getting a tattoo means
30 seconds here. Time out. I better try to go bake here on WD.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Did you bring these home?
I thought you had one.
You want your good?
Cinnamon roll. Yeah, it's good.
What do you think about the Titan strap?
Get him a spoon.
I like it. I love it.
You following the predators?
Huh?
You following the predators?
Man, what about that? No, I'm not following them because it was 1:30 in the morning last night.
I know. Preds? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's crazy. That was something else, wasn't it? It was.
Oh, let's go Prince, baby.
That was a crazy game last night, right?
Oh.
What, that wood? What, one? Did they win last night?
Yeah, they were down 2-0.
Yeah, triple overtime.
And now the series is tied. It's triple overtime. 1:30 in the morning.
Dang.
At the end of the Civil War movie we were watching last
Wow,
night.
this was Kosovo. When
Oh,
this
what
song
movie
came
were
out
we
to me.
watching?
We were in Kosovo.
Civil War, Captain America.
Oh, you saw it?
Huh?
How'd you see it?
Yeah, I went to a late showing. Oh, I have to see them before everyone.
Oh, okay, yeah, because today is Friday, right?
I have to see them before everyone.
Man. Oh, I want to see it.
You do.
Oh, I want to see this. All right, here we go. Yo, welcome back to the show. Man, we all just look at everyone with the frozen yogurt. Babe, which one are you eating right there? That one's the cinnamon roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, so good, right?
Yep.
Like Berry Bear, okay, Eddie from Berry Bear, he actually takes an actual cinnamon roll and cooks it or processes it with the actual frozen yogurt ice cream. Like an actual cinnamon roll.
Yes, he did.
And then the cannoli. Oh, Torch, how is that cannoli, right?
Oh, yeah, that's dangerous right there. That's
Yeah.
so dangerous.
So dangerous, but it's so good. It's over there at the, they got 2 locations. You can get the cannoli currently at the Sango location next to Walmart, but that cinnamon roll, go to the Wilma Rudolph, okay, next to Mulligan's, and get that cinnamon roll, frozen yogurt ice cream. So good. I mean, this is the problem. It tastes so good, so you're just shoveling it in, and you get that brain freeze. It's it affects you. It affects you pretty good, actually. You know, the brain freeze. You get which one are you eating over there? You got the the cinnamon roll. Yeah, it's so good. I was actually snorting the cannoli. But
The green room, I like it.
the green room. The green room. But Ping Rose hanging out with us here today.
Hello.
You got a gig tonight?
Yeah, I got one tonight and Sunday.
And Sunday. You've been busy.
Yes, I have.
It's good though. People are recognizing your talent, and there is a demand for it. I'm glad that they're actually contacting you. What's the best way for people to contact you to get your book?
Probably through my Facebook. I keep everything sort of central on social media.
Isn't that amazing? Like
Yeah.
bookings now are taking place. I must say about 98% of the bookings here on the show for the guests and music are through Facebook.
Well, it's super easy. And I keep everything. It's just Ping Rose Plays at Ping Rose Plays. Twitter,
Right.
Instagram, Facebook.com/Ping Rose Plays.
Follow them on Instagram. Follow them on Twitter. Okay, like them on Facebook. Very good talent. Very interesting. We're going to get into your story in just in a moment, but Mark Owens, entertainment news. What do you got?
Yo, Arsenio Hall has filed a $5 million defamation lawsuit against Sinead O'Connor after she went on Facebook and accused him of supplying Prince with drugs. In his suit, Arsenio calls O'Connor a desperate attention seeker, now known perhaps as much for her bizarre, unhinged internet rants as for her music. Arsenio also stated that he hasn't had any contact with O'Connor in 25 years and that her accusation of criminal conduct is extraordinarily damaging to his reputation.
Yeah, it is.
No doubt.
It definitely is. You know, and for her to make that statement as if it's fact, without putting the word allegedly or hearsay or give attribution to your claim.
No contact in 25 years, and you're still speaking on somebody.
From the lady that tore a picture of Pope
The
on
Pope.
national TV.
On Saturday Night Live,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And I'll tell you what, she did a great job with Prince's song. Okay, Nothing Compares to You. And believe you me, I prefer the original. Pig's a big Prince guy. And you were a Prince guy before, like, he died. You know what I mean? Like, I remember your posts on Facebook, a lot of the stuff there. But yeah, I mean, Sinead O'Connor, she's just crazy. And she put on some weight, too. Have you seen her?
Yeah.
She's still bald?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie, I wasn't ready when I did see it.
Oh, yeah. She's like, I don't know, she looks like Charles Barkley if she was white. If he was white.
One of the members of Wilson Phillips, what you're saying?
No, not the Wilson Phillips girl, right? But yes, Mark, what do you got, Elsa?
Oh boy, Caitlyn Jenner will reportedly pose nude for Sports Illustrated.
All right.
Actually, Caitlyn won't be entirely nude, thank God, as the plan is to have her covered with an American flag and get this, her Olympic gold medal.
His Olympic gold medal.
That's what I was just about to
Yeah,
say.
I mean, it was his Olympic gold medal. I mean, she's a her now, but that medal was won as a man, right?
So there's no longer hers.
Right.
Because if she's saying that, so that she's still saying that she's a man.
Well, she needs to come up with a logo and be called the athlete formerly known as Bruce. Right.
Sadly, that story seems to be true, as Jenner's rep chose not to deny the story and instead issued a no comment. So be expecting that on the
I will
cover of
not be
Sports.
expecting that.
Well, I'll tell you what, it'll be probably one of their most sold Sports Illustrated.
That's the irony.
You know what I mean? It will be. Like, Bay, I mean, you'll probably get this, right? Torch, no, Bay?
What's that?
You won't be purchasing this Sports Illustrated edition?
Oh, I don't.
I might need some Kindle.
That's right. I'll download it. How do you think she looks with the top off?
Oh,
She's got huge feet, though. I was watching that show.
I'm done.
Have you ever seen that show?
More stories.
No, that show is. I mean,
which one?
I was trying to the one that she was in.
I Am Kate.
Yeah, I Am Kate.
No, I don't watch that.
She's like sitting on like their coffee table. She got her feet on the coffee table, and I'm telling you, it looks like 2 planks of wood.
It's like the Deuce Bigelow feet or whatever.
Oh, they're huge.
I would rather do water.
Yes, this Bigelow feet. Yeah.
Well,
I love that movie, Deuce Bigelow.
Well, they probably helped her when he was winning the Olympics.
Yes, this is true. What else you got there, Mark?
No surprise here. Alec Baldwin's back at it again. He got into it with a member of the paparazzi this week in Beverly Hills. Baldwin got in the guy's face and started yelling after he took a picture of his wife, Hilaria. It's kind of funny.
Her name is Hilaria?
Yeah. Baldwin told the guy that his wife was out of bounds, although she's technically somewhat of a celebrity as a correspondent for the TV show Extra.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, but here it is. They're a public eye. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have your paparazzi, your camera people following them. All right, but what about the one with 50 Cent? Did you see the one with 50 Cent where he was filming a kid with autism? Right, Mark, you got that story?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like the reverse role of it, because I never understood why celebrities think they got the free right to video like normal people, non-public figures, and think that it's okay, especially when they have issues with paparazzi coming after them. But yeah, Mark, fill us in on this.
What started out as an ugly situation may end up being a good one. Rapper 50 Cent has made a $100,000 donation to Autism Speaks after posting a video making fun of a teenage janitor at the Cincinnati airport who, unbeknownst to 50, was autistic. The family threatened to sue unless 50 apologized, which he did, and they also asked for him to make a $10,000 donation to an autism charity. But 50 went above and beyond. He said in a statement, "I want to take this misunderstanding and turn it into an understanding. There are people that are ignored, mistreated, and neglected with disabilities that need our support." He also called on his fellow showbiz peeps to join together and help.
Yeah, Pink, you didn't see this video? So 50 Cent, and I like 50 Cent. I like his music. I was playing, because we were PIMP the other night at the Gilroy, which the girls go crazy with this one. Like, they actually turn into hoes when the pimp song is playing. Well, it's not called pimp, it's called PIMP. But the areas, he's at the airport, and he's doing his, I don't know if it was like via Facebook Live or if it's just a recording, and he gets right up with this janitor, this young kid janitor.
15 years old.
Okay? And he goes, "You see what's wrong with the youth today? You see what's wrong with the youth?" And he was cursing up a storm, too. We would play it here, but we can't. So he's like, "You see, look at his eyes. His pupils are dilated. He's drunk. Who knows what he was smoking right before he got to work. And he won't even respond to me. Look at this guy." And this is the problem with today's youth.
$100,000 after that.
And the kid had autism. Like, oh, 50, what are you doing?
That'll stick with him the rest of his life.
At least he had nothing but good press so far this year. Oh, wait, no, that's quite the opposite. It was a lot of money, right? The bankruptcy. How about that picture that he posted of
him and all the cash
stacks
spread
of
out on the
cash?
floor?
50, come on, get it together. You're the true PIMP.
More.
What you done about me? Yeah, I love that song.
More of Kelly Ripa's guest co-hosts have been announced. In addition to Jimmy Kimmel, sitting on the first week will be Empire star Jesse Smollett, Cedric the Entertainer, ABC News anchor Debbie Neer, and Hawaii 5-0 star Daniel Day Kim.
Okay, I can understand all this, but I haven't watched one episode since all this went down. I just, have you guys watched any of it?
I haven't watched any before.
I watch Empire, but no.
Empire's great.
Yeah.
Empire's one of the highest rated shows on television today.
Yeah.
I like that show. What else you got there, Mark, as we speed through entertainment news so I can get back to telling the Pink stories?
Saturday Night Live has announced the lineups for its final shows of the season. Brie Larson will host this weekend with musical guest Alicia Keys. Drake will serve as the host and musical guest coming up on May 14th, while Fred Armisen will host the season 41 finale on May 21st with Australian singer-songwriter Courtney Barnett as the musical guest.
That guy Drake is on fire, by the way.
Yeah, have you seen him on the sidelines in the playoffs?
Sorry, Torch. Sorry. I didn't mean to say that. But that Drake is on a roll. All right, this guy's got so many hits. I mean, he was probably the most requested artist yesterday at DJ. I mean, this guy's just on fire.
His new album came out on Tuesday.
And you know what's funny? All of his, if you go back and look at his discography, all of his albums are actually suicide notes.
Really?
And this latest album cover, he's sitting on the edge. I mean, he did it. It's subliminal messaging, but...
It's those Canadians, man. It's that healthcare.
Uh-oh.
What are you saying, Mark?
I'm not saying. I'm saying he's, there's an underlying theme here.
Ping, who's some of your influences, music-wise?
There's a lot of those. Probably a lot of Hendrix, definitely. Of course, Prince. Stuff like Michael Jackson, Motown. A lot of random stuff, too. I think another one we lost this year, David Bowie. Any kind of alternative rock, really.
What is going on with the artists dropping off like flies this year?
I don't know. Does anybody watch Game of Thrones?
I love Game of Thrones.
So the writer of Game of Thrones is writing this year in Celebrity News. Is what's happening.
Oh, yeah. I see that. Jon Snow lives. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. Of course, I did.
Yes, he has risen.
Yes. The night is dark and full of terrors.
Oh, you love Game of Thrones.
Yes,
huh?
yes. I did.
How about that witch who's really old when she takes off the necklace?
Yeah, nobody was ready for that.
I'm telling you, I puked three times.
We went to a premiere party. My friend hosted a premiere party.
While we're talking about Game of Thrones, let me throw this at you. You know how everybody says Hodor?
Yeah, Hodor.
You know what's going to happen with Hodor? He says that because in the last minutes of his speaking life, he was holding the door trying to protect John's mom. And they probably whacked the door and he gets hit in the head, and the rest of his life he says Hodor.
Hodor.
Because he spent the last remaining... You wait and see. You wait and see.
Did you get that
This
from?
is like a Sky.
I just
What is wrong with you?
You wait and see.
Who told
We're
you
about
this?
to find out. Tower of Joy. It's coming up. Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Does it make
Sure
sense?
is.
Is it plausible?
It's gonna tell us that.
What meme did you read that make you
where
think
are we
this?
at in
No,
the
no,
recording here? It is
Yeah.
May the 6th, and we are 173.05.
Mark, put that tinfoil hat on, please.
Not until they.
There's one right there. That's actually one right.
Wait until the season ends, sir. Hodor.
I just like how his name's Willis, and I just want to say what you talking about, Willis.
What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, I did like the fact that we got a chance to see young Hodor.
His name was Willis.
Yeah, Willis. I don't know, but man, I didn't think that was really a medieval name. I guess so. What you talking about? Ping, this song that you're about to play on the show.
Mm-hmm.
All right, tell us about it.
It's an older one I wrote, but it's coming out on an album that I'm about to release. It hasn't actually been released yet. It's been kind of released, but not officially. And it's just it's not a breakup song, but it's not a get back together song either. I don't know how to describe it.
Who's
I
it
don't
about?
There really isn't anybody. I look at movies and then I start writing songs about them.
Well, you're definitely heavily involved in pop culture. I mean, you're up to date with the movies. You just went to go see the Captain America Civil War.
I definitely did.
All right, and you loved it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to go see it. I can't talk about it because no one else.
What happens at the end?
Spider-Man's there.
So Spider-Man lives.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. We got him. But incorporating other people's stories, especially in the mass media, such as movies, television.
I sit there, and I'm also a heavy book reader, so I think it'd be coming from some of that too.
Nice, of course. Book reading is almost a lost art, if you will, especially with our younger demographic.
Yeah.
It's actually a great brain exercise reading. I'm glad that you do it, and obviously you have an intelligence about yourself, not just you, but your music. And you can go check it out tonight down in Nashville, and you're going to be playing the stage. And who are you going to be playing with?
Corey Mack Show.
Yeah, the Corey Mack Show.
It's like a blues rap. It's going to be real. It's an awesome, fun time.
It's got some horns in there, right?
Harmonica, actually.
Harmonica,
It's
yes. Beautiful. And this song right here, was dedicated to somebody?
No. I just kind of picked which one I was going to play before I came in here. I wanted to play one from my new album.
I like it. And I'm looking forward to your new album. And
it's called The Sketchbook.
Whenever you're ready for it, we'd love to do a Clarksville release party for your album.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all in. But, ladies and gentlemen, here he is performing live on the Joe Padula Show once again. Ping Rose.
If I held you one more time, would I still feel all the things I felt before? Did you practice all those lies? You don't sound like yourself anymore. If I broke my pride, could we go for coffee? And if you call my phone, would I still be lonely? Oh, well, baby, I'm thinking too darn much. Do I still want you to want me? Said that I hated you 1,000 times. Thought that I'd erased it from my mind. A heart like yours is so hard to find. But when that song comes on, I like a sing cigarette each time. Ooh, a cigarette each time. Ooh. If I broke my pride, could we go for coffee? And if you call my phone, would I still be lonely? Lonely, lonely. Well, maybe you're thinking I said I'm thinking too doggone much. But do I still want you to want me? Said that I hated you 1,000 times. Thought that I'd erased it from my mind. A heart like yours is so hard to find. But when that song comes on, I light a cigarette each time. A cigarette each time. Ooh.
Ping Rose, man. Now that song's not in the movie yet, or at least real soon. Like all your songs, I can see it being picked up by movies. I really do.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
You know, and I think that's a great attribute to you and your dedication to the movies, the TV shows. I think you do formulate that and get it into your music.
Yeah.
It's a great thing, man. Like the last song you did on the show, that was fantastic.
Danger or Far Cry?
Danger was great.
Yeah.
Like if Scooby-Doo ever makes another movie again, that needs to be in it.
I'll do that.
Perfect.
Please. They used to be my favorite cartoon as a child.
Yeah, you? What was that?
Not the new one, the old one.
Yeah.
The one that's older than
the
me.
cartoon, the Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely. With the meddling kids.
Yeah.
It was always the first person you met that did it.
Was it really?
Every time.
Yeah.
The first person that wasn't in the gang, every episode, the first character that they met, the innkeeper, or whatever it was, they were always the culprit.
Now I feel like an idiot for not knowing it. I was always surprised at the end.
What'd you learn today, Joe?
I learned that I was an idiot when I was a child. That's right. Nah, but Ping, thank you for joining us on air tonight. No
problem, man.
Have a blast tonight. I look forward to your album release.
So do I.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's gonna be awesome.
And we'll get together. We'll do a nice party for here in Clarksville, because I know you got album releases planned for other places, but we'd love to do one right here in the Queen City.
All right then.
Yeah, you got a good following, my friend.
Well, I appreciate
Good
it.
following. Torch, Josh Forbess hanging out today. Nice job today on the show, sir.
Well, thank you. You know, I love being here.
How was your what was your favorite ice cream? Froyo.
Really?
The cannoli?
Seriously, the cannoli.
The cannoli.
I mean, there's only cannoli. There's nothing else in this world besides cannoli.
Yeah, it's only cannoli and that's it. Cannoli and death. That's the only two options in the world. That's right. In fact,
Sometimes the peanut butter and chocolate from Baskin Robbins, but that's the whole thing. But cannoli takes it.
That's right. That's right. I'd like to thank Valerie coming in from F.U.E.L. Ernesto will be at the block party tomorrow.
Yes.
Feed the kids, man. We got to get some food in these kids. 2,000 children. 2,000 children right here in our area don't have food. Man, there's something wrong with that. So thank you for F.U.E.L for making sure that doesn't happen even larger number. But they said there's on a waiting list. It's crazy. But yeah, come join us tomorrow at the block party. It's free to get in. I mean, $5 for your donation, but yeah, everything else is free. You get the food, the whole thing. I'd like to thank Jill Brooks for making my life harder today. Jill, what happened? She screenshotted me a picture of her calendar and it was shaded out and said the Joe Padula Show from 3 to 6 on today's date. What happened, Jill? We miss you. We love you. She She's so hot. She's so talented. I hope everything's okay. Sky, I hope you're having fun in Nashville, doing your thing.
Hey, tell Sky to come to Coventry tonight.
Yeah, Sky, while you're down there, okay, go check out Pig. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Very nice job today, sir.
You are.
Ernesto, appreciate it all, brother.
Yep.
Mark Owens, way to step up on the entertainment news there. Thank you.
No problem, sir.
Interns.
Whatever.
Yeah, interns, whatever. Chief, nice job directing, brother. All right, we got to get out of here. Clarksville, it's the weekend. Please, we're sick of the shooting and stabbing stories. Please, calm down. We're sick of the people driving over their friends and through fences stories. Please, take it easy. Relax. Agape. Agape. It means unconditional love. Love, even though you're not getting love back. Agape.
Don't fight dogs.
Yeah, stop biting dogs in the head. Oh, Ping, you missed it. This guy was biting a dog in the head. It's crazy. I was watching too many Scooby-Doo.
I just got a new dog.
Scrappy? All right, Clarksville. Have a good, safe weekend. We'll see you next week. Jump a do it, Jump. JZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. Pictures?
Well, for a show without Sky, that was probably one of the best.
Yeah,
I mean, it was
we made it happen.
rough start.
Yeah, we made it happen.
Yeah, we were just all trying to find our way in the beginning. How much was Joe we gonna have to rely on Joe?
See, that's the thing. I wasn't able to.
I don't mind reading the news, man.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta prep if we're gonna hand that delegation. You know. I guess
You can toss me a paper over here.